Hello. Yeah, I took a while to go live because I was taking selfies. But I really liked my hoodie, so I wanted to take a picture of it. I really wanted a picture with it. Hi. Hello, hello. Also, I showered, so my hair, I just feel so clean. I was like, oh, I want to take a picture. Hello, hello. Yeah, gotta upkeep my Instagram game as well. Even though I didn't post on my Instagram yet. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I love it. Look, isn't it cool? I've never owned like anything anime hoodie related. It is really big though. I got it in like an extra large because I like the like longer fit. It like covers the bum. Yeah, we're watching MasterChef today. I will start in a couple minutes. I'm just going to make sure everyone gets in here. Probably start in like the next 3 minutes or so. And then we're probably going to finish season 2 and then start season 3 because I don't have anything to do today. And it's only 3, so we're going to watch a lot today. Probably. We're gonna binge tonight. So I hope yeah. I'm so happy you guys love watching MasterChef with me. Has been such a fun experience. Okay, yeah, I don't remember what episode I'm on. Does anyone remember what episode I'm on? When is season 3? Probably tonight because we're almost done season 2. We're like 3 episodes away from finishing season 2 or something. We're on 14? Really? Top 6 left? Really? Okay, wait, let me check. See, MasterChef. Actually, I'll go in my history, but I have been watching a lot of Lyric and Hell's Kitchen. So it's probably... Oh, it's 16. We're on 16.
Previous.
I think. Okay, hold on. Let me get everything set up and I'll wait for people to come in.
Previously on.
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to add it to queue.
This is Luminosity X Choco Bars, bro.
Don't listen to all this previously bullshit, okay? There we go. Okay, let me boost the volume.
Previously unmasked.
Alright, that sounds good. Move my water bottle. Get everything set up. Kato, thank you for the prime. Welcome back. Okay, I really like Hell's Kitchen, but MasterChef quality is so much better than Hell's Kitchen quality. By far. Maybe I'm on like a really old season. I'm on season like 9 and it just looks so bad. Yay! No. I watch Hell's Kitchen off stream. I watch that one on the side while I play like my phone game and stuff. So yeah. I just watch that often because like I can't watch MasterChef without you guys. So I need something to watch, and I'm done with Loki. Like there's nothing to watch. Karuzu Ray, thank you for the 48 months. Welcome back to Tato Army. When you're happy, I'm happy.
This is Luminosity X Choco Bars,
Coffee,
bro.
thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. X3 Angel Fate, thank you for the 22 months. Welcome back. Do you want to see what I woke up to, or not see, but? Okay, so you guys know how I got Steve into the Rust server. He never ended up playing when I had my drop and stuff and when I was regularly playing. So there's like a new theme and it got reset and stuff, right? He messages me and he wrote, "Dear Janet, I didn't accept the invite to the Rust server when given the chance because I thought it would always be available. To my great chagrin,
this is Luminosity X Choco Bars, bro.
Please allow me to request another invite at your earliest convenience. A blessed day, Stevie. He wrote me like a fucking letter because he knew he was in trouble. Like he knew he was in trouble. So he was. I've never seen. I guess like when Steve is in trouble, he acts like so nice and stuff. Anyways, I got him the new Discord link. Yeah. So like Abe gives you like a Discord link and it expires after a certain time. And so it expired on Steve. SNSD Sweet Revenge 38 months. Welcome back. He is so dramatic. But honestly, like when I ban people in my chat, I'm always like, okay, you'll get unbanned if you write an essay. Like that's what it felt like a viewer writing an essay to me. All right, we're gonna start now. I think that's enough time for people to come in to chat. I have everything set up, I believe. So let's get into it.
The 6 remaining home cooks have been brought to LA's famed restaurant, Patina, at the Walt Disney Concert Hall.
Wait. We're on this episode. We're on this episode.
Oh, suck my dick, bitch.
On MasterChef, the home cooks were given album and face food and the title of...
This is it.
Come on, guys. Come through, please.
Danny Bad, thank you for the sub.
Top 5,
Welcome.
I'm feeling
It's
awesome.
loud.
5 steps away from winning it. I'm going to take everybody down.
The end is in sight. It's within my reach. I'm here to get the title of MasterChef.
Oh.
Let's go, quick.
There we go.
Wow.
How is this?
Okay.
We've got Jennifer, Ben, myself,
Better.
Adrian,
Okay.
and Christian. So I've got stiff competition for this one, but I'm ready to fight.
Perfect.
I'm starving.
My favorite
to be
word.
on top.
So,
Thanks.
who's been dying for another mystery box challenge?
As with every mystery box challenge, the contestants have to prepare, cook, and present one incredible dish using all or some of the ingredients inside the box.
Jennifer, if there's one thing you want to start cooking with, what would be under that box?
Some kind of meat.
Right, Christian.
I love seafood, and that's where I come from.
Ben.
Some flour and butter and baking powder.
Okay, on the count of 3, please lift those boxes. 1,
Susie looks stressed.
2, 3.
What is it?
Wow.
Ground meat, you son of a bitch.
Ground pork.
I
Ground
love
veal,
ground meat.
ground beef.
Well, I don't really.
You have the most amazing
When I think
celery,
of
carrots,
ground
fresh
meat, I think
corn,
of like
bell peppers,
tacos.
fresh mushrooms, rice and potatoes.
Ground meat. There's no way I can make that glamorous. And then I see the Worcestershire, and I realize Chef Ramsay has just given me
nachos.
all the ingredients for a shepherd's pie.
Oh.
Of the most talented cooks we've ever had in this
love
competition.
shepherd's
This
pie.
is where I want you now to really come out your safety zone.
I'm just friggin' stumped. What the hell am I going to do with ground meat? But that's the challenge. The simpler it is, the harder it is.
Meatballs,
want
yeah.
magic.
I buy whenever
You
I
have
make
60 minutes to
meatballs
dazzle us.
or
Time
spaghetti
starts
and
from-
meatballs. I just buy them
Now,
like
off we go.
already like molded and done, and I buy the ones that have like cheese in it.
Ground beef, ground veal, and ground
I bought
pork.
one last time and it
Nothing
was
really
so
special. What am I supposed to do with this?
Doing meatball 3 ways.
I can't be bothered,
Doing a
literally.
little bit of a play on meatloaf.
On the very, very first day of this competition, Chef Ramsay asked if I could cook British food. And I told him, I'll make you shepherd's pie and let you find out. Ground veal has delicate texture, kind of like lamb. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna bump it up with just a little bit of beef stock in the Worcester to try to get a little bit more of that authentic British flavor into there. And I'm hoping that he's really gonna love it today.
Hi.
Ben, you're doing shepherd's pie as well.
It's kind of obvious though, right?
It's pretty crazy.
Susie
you're
is
doing
also
it
making
as
shepherd's
well.
pie.
Like, okay.
But that's fine. You know, it's a competition, and I'm a good sport, and
Oh, I'm having
if I can
my
give Susie a
energy
little bit of a
drink I
hint,
always
then more power
have.
to her.
That Ray recommended.
Choco bars, bro.
Grumpy Linton, the 4 months, welcome back.
You really have to be creative to do something that pops here. I would make an interpretation of a Hungarian goulash, and then a little bit of boiled potatoes and carrots.
Who do you think is going to excel with these
You
ingredients?
know, after MasterChef, I've been craving schnitzel.
Could really shine here.
Is there anyone in LA who knows a good schnitzel place?
I think ground meat's kind of a tough one to come up with something incredible. This is the first mystery box to stump me. I don't know what to do with it.
Hello, Jennifer. What are you making? Meatloaf?
Yes. I'm going to use actually all 3 meats. I'm mixing a lot of the vegetables in because I like that crunch.
So what do you think? Who stands in your way? Who's the competition?
Adrian.
Adrian. You've been the apparent front runner the last couple of weeks. Do you feel like you're the one to beat?
I think I'm the one that everyone underestimates. Don't underestimate me.
I think you've changed Christian's mind anyway.
I feel really bad for Jennifer.
U+4. Did you think you were going to get this far?
Yeah, I did.
Ready?
I'm gonna make it to the end, Chef. I'm gonna win this.
What are you doing?
Making chili.
What are you serving it with?
Just chili.
Christian's making a chili, and to make chili in an hour, I think is really stupid, honestly. At least have some intelligence.
Doesn't sound like you're pitching for this top spot.
We'll see what everybody else comes up with.
Adrian, what do you got for us today?
I got 3 different meatballs for you.
3.
Wow.
I'm gonna do the pork chile verde meatball, a beef picadillo, and I'm kind of Italian with the veal. And each one has a different sauce.
I love these all-steel MasterChef pans. They're
Dude,
non-stick.
Adrian is a phenomenal
Yeah,
cook.
it's working out pretty good. Check that out.
You're considered kind of a front runner by some of your competitors. Who do you think your biggest competition is left?
Right now, probably Jennifer.
I guess Susie's not an issue for you then?
No.
Quartz
I'm
house.
looking over, and I think he's making 3 different types of meatballs, 3 different ways with 3 different sauces. It's conceptually a nightmare.
Really? I think
All right, guys,
it's
just
cool.
over 30 minutes.
Right, Ben.
Yes,
this
Chef.
far into the competition, you want to make a shepherd's pie.
I'm
Oh
doing
my
gourmet.
God,
I'm making it rich.
delivers.
Beautiful, delicious dark sauce.
Should I
on the
get
inside.
it?
Perfectly moist, but still dry, crisp.
I'm gonna
beautiful mashed
fucking
potato
get
sauce.
it.
Shepherd's pie. I've been eating it for 45 years.
I know, it's a dangerous call, Chef.
Right, Susie,
Hey, Chef.
talk to me. What are you doing?
It's a repeat of what Ben said. I'm actually doing a shepherd's pie as well.
Ah, so it's a battle of the shepherd's pie.
It is, Chef.
Good luck.
Ben and I are doing the exact same dish. It's like showing up to prom and another girl's like wearing your dress. Ben's not really a savory person. He's more of a dessert guy. I don't think Ben's gonna look prettier than me in that dress.
Chill out, Susie.
Love the sound of Adrian's meatball freeways.
Well, I think that he really captured the spirit of what we were asking for and did something risky, and hopefully his skill to execute 3 meatballs 3 ways. I think everyone sees him as the one to beat in the long run in this competition.
Jennifer.
Yeah, I'm worried about meatloaf. I don't think meatloaf takes it in this challenge.
But the secret of a great meatloaf is in the texture and the seasoning.
Something
You
else.
have to be a
I
meatloaf
ordered
like I never
schnitzel.
had.
Please don't get my order wrong.
All right,
Like
guys,
last night.
just over 5 minutes.
Simon came back.
Start thinking about your finishing
Who do you
touches,
wanna
your
win?
plating, how you're gonna serve this.
Yes.
I'm totally sneaking peeks at Ben.
Okay.
His shepherd's pie looks massive. It's like something that Godzilla would eat. Like
I don't
you
think
know, and
Ben
mine's like
is
what a normal person would eat.
like one of the best cooks out of
20 seconds to
everyone,
go.
but I do like him the most
Make those plates
personality-wise.
Judges only taste 3 out of the 5.
Skill-wise, I think
So I have got to make
Adrian
it
is
look
really good,
really
and he's a
good.
neutral kind of personality person.
9,
And then I like Jennifer. I think
7, 6,
she's pretty good
5,
as
4,
well, but
3, 2, 1, and stop.
yeah. She's pretty inconsistent, yeah. But so is like everyone else, like
6,
Susie.
5, 4, 3,
Christian's good, but I don't even. I don't want him to win.
Good job, guys.
I don't want him to win.
I'm looking at everything I did in
He's
under
good,
an hour,
though.
and I'm pretty impressed with myself. You know, I made 3 different sauces and 3 different meatballs. I'm feeling
Yeah,
really
he's a
confident
good
about
cook.
Really well done. We've chosen the top 3 dishes.
The first dish we wanted to taste really captured all 3 meats into a dish that we're hoping really kind of brings some sort of culinary inspiration. And that dish belongs to Jennifer.
Oh. I mean, lately Jennifer has been
I was a
getting
little
more
surprised to see
consistent.
Jennifer up there. I feel like chili's a little bit more complex than making a meatloaf.
Honestly,
us about this.
Christian
Adult
bullying
Okay.
Jennifer
I used
makes
the
me
bell
like Jennifer
pepper, both
more.
The red and the yellow.
Uh-huh.
I used all 3 meats. I wanted to make sure it had a lot of color in there. I put a little bit
Like,
of
I
grated
just want to
Parmesan
protect
cheese.
her. I can't wait for my schnitzel.
I taste all the individual vegetables, those that are almost kind of undercooked. The sauce is a little flat,
Oh no, never mind. She is
but
being
that
inconsistent.
really is adult comfort food.
Thank you, Jill.
I
Thank you so
love
much.
comfort food.
When you cut through a meatloaf, generally it's dense and sort of packed with protein. This one's got this array of colors, contrast, and textures. It's absolutely delicious. Great job.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you so
My
much.
favorite comfort food, something soupy.
Look at that. I can look at one bite and I see all these different little colors and vegetables and shapes and
Anything
sizes.
soupy. Mavi Eyes, thank you for the 10 months. Like, yeah, like pho,
You've won
kimchi jjigae,
3 mystery box challenges, more than
budae
anybody.
jjigae,
Unless
this
could
like
be your 4th.
Chinese like
Good job.
corn
Thank you very
egg
much.
drop
Thank you,
soup. Even hot
I
and
don't
sour
think Jennifer
soup is so
understands technique very
Congee.
well. I definitely think that
I love
I'm
soup.
the top girl in this
good. Shrimp
competition
boba,
by
thank you for the
far.
100 bits. Thank you. Don
All right,
Betta Wolf,
the
thank
next
you for the
dish we
6
want to
months.
try
Welcome
also
back. Thank you. Or 9
utilized
months. 9
all
months.
3 of the proteins. It was a very unique plating, and also this person stayed true to their homey roots. That person is Adrian.
Adrian has 3 different types of meatballs,
Andy
3 different
Cochin,
ways.
4,
It
thank
looks
you
like
for
vomit on a
37
plate.
months. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, we're
Tell
going
me
to
what we
start
have.
season 3
The
today.
picadillo is the yellow pepper roasted carrot potato. That's beef, and inside of that is carrot, celery, and onion grated to keep it moist. And the last one is veal with parsley and parmesan.
Holy fuck, the
plating
veal
is
one
beautiful.
sounds like right up my alley. Veal with parsley and cheese.
This dish is screaming for one thing,
Spaghetti.
and that's a giant glass of water. It's so salty.
Rice.
Understandable.
You know, I think we were, this is like we were all head fake. This is like a beautiful concept, nice idea, beautiful plating, like a
Bombing
Moreau
the
painting.
universe,
You
thank
buy
for
it,
the
you bring it
prime.
home.
Thank you, welcome. Thank you, bombing.
It's a fake.
Oh no.
Adrian's salty balls obviously didn't go well with the judges.
Susie.
They're supposed to be picking the 3 best dishes.
Okay, third and final dish we're dying to taste because it looks incredible.
If they don't try my dish today, I'm in the bottom 2, yet again. And for me, that just
I really
means
don't like that they don't
I'm the
try
next person out here.
everyone's.
Ben Starr.
Yay! Ben Ben!
I feel a little gypped right now. I find it really unfair that I'm not in
Ben's
the
my
top 3 because I
favorite.
know that my dish tastes really good.
Shepherd's pie.
shepherd's pie.
Tell me, what's underneath that mash?
We have brown veal,
Look at it
onion,
oozing out.
carrot, celery, and mushrooms sauteed in butter. On top, we have garlic mashed potatoes, finished
Oh
with
my
a reduction of red
fucking
wine,
God.
beef stock with a little bit of Worcestershire sauce
Doesn't that sound
to remind
so
you of home.
good? Oh. I love shepherd's pie. Yum, 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 yum.
I've never had a shepherd's pie with veal in it before,
Okay, but you love it.
but I'm very proud to say I have now. It's delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
You've got the spice of the savoury mince, but you've glamorised it. I was getting very worried that you're slipping away in this competition.
Yes, chef.
The shepherd's pie has brought you back. Congratulations. Delicious.
I saw like the glistening carrots and the caramelization on the meat and the sweetness. I said, this dish is going to be good.
Why do they
I
have
thought it was
so many
bolognese with mashed
utensils?
potatoes, right?
Did you see that? There's like all
Bolognese
kinds of
with mashed
spoon
potatoes.
sizes.
Well, that's what we call it. Yeah, I know you guys call it shepherd's pie or wonder pie.
What's up with Gordon's glasses tan? Dude, Gordon, like, you can tell
Have you ever won a mystery box?
In between.
No.
Oh,
This could be a big day, Ben. This is
wow!
good.
Oh my God, I
Maybe
want Ben
a little
to
bit
win.
heavy-handed on the cream, but the first and best, whatever kind of pie
I mean,
I've
you
ever
can
had.
tell Gordon like chills out in between episodes.
Very, very good.
It's very, very hard. It means more savory meat.
The presentation on the shepherd's pie was the texture was a gorgeous mouthfeel on the
Yeah.
side.
Okay.
My chances now of winning today are 50%.
They need to
because
sample a
they
lot
weren't
of
happy with
food, and
Adrian's dish.
reusing is
So there's a
unsanitary.
really good chance they're going to call my name as the winner.
There's literally
The
like
advantage
50
in the next
spoons
stage of
for
this
3
competition
people.
goes to...
That's what I'm saying.
Just say it. Just say it. Just say
Like, I get they need different like utensils, but they don't need
Congratulations.
like 50.
In tonight's ground meat mystery box, the top 3
can't
dishes
stop
have been
staring
tasted
at
by
it.
the judges. Jennifer's meatloaf, Adrian's meatballs 3 ways, and Ben's shepherd's pie.
There was one dish that had that edge. And it's a very bold
Go
move.
Ben!
The advantage goes to...
Please.
He's finally won a mystery box challenge.
Yay! Wholesome!
Absolutely amazing.
Dude, everyone is so happy for
Finally
him, except for fucking
Won
Susie.
a mystery box.
Don't
So
even
close to the
pretend like
finals.
they're
This
happy.
is the time for me
Ew,
to win a mystery
Susie,
box,
stop.
and I did. Ah, I feel so
Do you see her in the back
Are you
acting all
ready to
happy
see
for him?
what the
Girl, we
advantage
know
is?
what you
I
be
am so ready.
saying
Let's go. Great
to
job.
the camera.
For the first time, Ben is now in control of the elimination test,
I don't
where
like
at least
that.
one person will leave MasterChef. But as always, the theme is in the hands of the judges.
Today, you'll get to decide between 3 dishes that you and your rivals will be cooking. Okay? But they're not just anyone's dishes. They've been created and prepared by a special guest. This individual's got restaurants all around the world and 12 Michelin stars.
One of the best chefs
His
in the world.
face.
And I'm going to have to cook his food. This just got really serious really fast.
Are you ready to meet our mystery
Oh my
guest?
God, look at his face.
Yes.
Okay.
Holy fuck. Dude,
Hi, Ben. I'm Gordon Ramsay.
that's so
Gordon
cute.
Ramsay's signature dish.
That's so cute.
Not exactly what I wanted to do today.
That was so cute of
Under
Gordon.
these covers are 3 dishes personally created by Chef Ramsay.
The first dish is pan-roasted filet of halibut with crab, crushed new potatoes, and a basil vinaigrette.
The second dish is roasted duck breast with honey-glazed baby onions, minted peas, and Madeira sauce.
Wow, I love duck.
And the third dish
Never had
is
any of these.
the most amazing roasted loin of venison sat on a bed of beautifully braised red cabbage with
I
parsnip
would
puree
eat the
and a
duck.
rich, sumptuous red wine sauce.
I want the duck.
Which dish
That
do you want
duck
to cook
looks so
today?
good.
I probably have cooked venison tenderloin more frequently than anybody out there. I want to cook the venison tenderloin.
You fool.
Smart move, very smart move.
Duck
Here's
is
the
so
advantage. Once you've
good.
eaten and tasted, dissected, you can ask me 3 questions. Please.
Regarding the shredded beets, I obviously can't ask you how you make your beets, right?
And it's red cabbage.
It's red cabbage, it's not beets.
It's not.
That's the first question.
The genie grants me 3 wishes, and I screw up the first one. I throw it in the trash. What was I thinking?
Dude, I would have just
Second
been like,
question.
never mind, I'm gonna do duck.
Your parsnip puree, is there an element of dairy in the parsnip puree?
A couple of tablespoons of milk. As it's cooked, it's blended, and it's finished with cream. The cream is reduced, so the cream thickens at the end. So, 2 questions down, 1 to go.
I have to ask you about the cook on the loin because it does not appear to be seared.
It was almost warmed in butter first, and then seared at the end.
Got my work cut out for me.
Oh my God, this sounds like such a hard competition.
Today the bar is set extremely high.
This one looks so
Because
hard,
in this challenge,
yeah.
you'll be cooking a dish created by the man
I would
who put the
forget
F in
everything.
food.
Something about warming a meat in
Chef
butter.
Gordon
Like, what the
Ramsay.
fuck do you mean?
Holy crap. The intimidation factor has gone up again.
I have 2 words for you. Good luck.
We presented Ben with 3 stunning dishes. Ben Starr chose roasted loin of venison.
I've never worked with venison in my entire life. I've never tasted venison. I'm officially going home today. Thanks, Ben.
You'll all need to taste it, so come on up here.
With no recipe to follow,
Thanks,
the
Adrian. You made
contestants
me
must
make
determine
pork
each of the 5
belly,
ingredients
and
on the
I
plate
did a really
and
bad
how
job,
the dish
so
was
it's
put
your
together.
fault.
Dive in.
By looking and tasting
Shut up.
alone.
Susie.
This is the mushroom?
No questions, please.
You have 90 minutes to become Gordon Ramsay. Your time starts now.
Off you go.
The contestants first have 5 minutes in the MasterChef
Yeah, it's
pantry
never
to
her
select what they think
problem.
are the components
That's
of
what
Gordon's
triggers
venison
me.
dish. One
It's
missed
like my
ingredient
fucking
could
solo
send somebody
queue
home.
teammates.
I know he probably has a lot of things that he uses in there that you may not pick up on the first note. One small little thing that you don't taste could be the reason why you go
Someone
home.
in chat wrote, blame me, Susie.
I am 1 step away from the final 4. I am working as precisely as I can.
I'm feeling today like a deer caught in headlights.
Wait, I saw beets though.
So within the first 20 minutes, you've got to get your beetroot on, you've got to get your cabbage braised, and then start slowly poaching your venison.
How's the mushroom cooked?
So the mushroom's roasted, and then sort of finish with thyme,
Oh, it's
garlic,
red cabbage?
olive oil.
You have so many cooking techniques. What will most people screw up?
I think you'll see 4 out of 5 of them, except Ben, roast.
swear
And other
I
things,
saw
it'll be grey on the
beets.
outside and maybe pink in the middle, but you won't have that even
Like, I see
temperature.
the red cabbage, but there's also...
All right, guys, you have
Someone
less than an hour.
You saw it
Gonna
too?
boil my
Thank you,
parsnips
dude. I
now.
feel like
Just gotta worry about
chat's
cooking my venison pretty much
gaslighting
towards
me,
the end.
man.
There's only 4 others, so not only is the dish intimidating, but the competition is intimidating. Whoever makes the worst Ramsay dish goes home.
It's both. Yeah, it's Polaninos.
Right.
Hello, Chef.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Have you locked it in? Have you got it?
Yes, Chef.
Who's cooking inside the MasterChef kitchen for the last time?
I feel like Christian is cooking for the last time in the MasterChef kitchen today, Chef.
Have you tasted the venison yet?
I won't be
Not yet,
yes.
Chef. Taste it. Bit of cabbage, bit of sauce, bit of puree. Taste and adjust.
Yes, Chef. There is pressure to perfect this dish from way more than just from the judges. I'm from Texas. I can't screw up venison. They'll throw me out of Texas.
Are you the next MasterChef? Go to Fox.com and apply for Season 3 now.
Fox.com. Are they still
Have you
taking
tasted the venison
applications?
yet? Not yet, Chef. Taste and adjust.
I'm not fucking going.
Come on. Taste everything.
How are we doing, Adrian?
It's pretty crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
How are you going to cook the venison?
My instinct was going to be in the
This is
pan
the thing-
facing
no,
butter.
like-
See how Ben's doing it? Ben
Or
obviously got to ask 3 questions, right? You
other-
think probably the first question he would have asked is how to cook the venison.
That was my instinct because I
Because
saw.
if you look at the venison, it's perfectly pink
Right.
and it's soft inside and not cooked through. It's not charred on the outside.
You've got to really think about cooking technique here.
Good luck, Adrian.
Thank you, guys.
Imagine you and Danny
The
in
judges are making me
MasterChef.
second guess my technique on my venison, so starting to think about what the hell am I gonna do?
All right, guys.
Danny
your
would
time
come
is
out
half
with his
over. Just
hat
under
sideways
45
and be
minutes
like,
left to go.
Hey
Stay focused.
with his like tray coming in.
Who do you think is going to do the best version of this dish?
I am.
That's Danny.
I'm good at recreating. I'm good at looking at a dish and putting it back together. Hopefully do you right and be able to recreate your dish just as well.
Who's leaving?
Susie.
Susie's a very smart intellect.
Yeah, she overthinks.
Susie's a very smart
I'm not done with that.
intellect.
It's a little bitter, but with the butter into it, I think it'll work.
Is that the right size mushroom?
I think so. It might have been a little bit bigger, but
Can they not
I've
look
done
at the
parsnip
thing
crisps.
again?
I've braised cabbage before. I can roast beets. I can butter poach portobello mushroom. My concern is really this venison. I've never cooked venison before in my
Oh, they
life.
ate it. Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking back at Ben's station. I'm noticing that he has the parsnips actually in with
Hey!
cream. I was gonna do the cream afterwards.
No peeksies.
But that might be something he actually got from the judges. So I'm gonna do that exact same thing.
You gotta do
I think
what
we're
you
going to see a
gotta do,
dichotomy
I
between the cooks here
suppose.
today. It'll be very apparent when these dishes hit the table
Is
who
that
understands the technique behind creating
I
a
don't think
dish like
there's
this
a
and who doesn't.
rule for it.
I've made the puree.
But it does remind me of when I'm
you
playing
never get that
TFT
fine
and someone looks at my fucking
The
board.
names was really grainy, and
So was
Christian's-
He starts picking up my
Christian's
units.
actually split now.
That's what it
Christian
reminds me of.
Convinced he's going to produce the best venison dish.
His arrogance is the first thing that will take him down.
Fascinating part.
And they
There's only
position
5 things on
to
that plate.
counter me.
4 ingredients and 1 sauce.
What's the hardest technique to execute in this dish?
The hardest thing for me on this one will be this sear on
Right?
venison.
Yeah, well,
10 minutes to go.
I started playing more TFT on my phone, like while watching Hell's Kitchen. I like
take the
going
largest of the 2 tender
skirmishers.
ones, and I go ahead and cut it open. The
Dragon
first
Slayer
piece,
skirmisher.
gray all the way through. And the
Like,
other tender
stack
one,
my
the one that I'm
jacks.
gonna plate, is smaller than this one, which means
Oh, congrats.
it's overcooked.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
I definitely cooked the venison differently today than I normally do, just because I had no idea how Ramsey did what he did. It really threw me off.
30 seconds
Hot sauce would
to
be
go.
proud. Oh, it's because one time I played an iron, and this guy went skirmishes and he kicked my ass, so I just copied it.
5, 4,
I was like in iron.
2.
I'm bronze now.
Stop plating. Hands up, please.
Buried
Well
treasure.
done.
I had the advantage. Flushed it down the toilet.
No, Ben!
I'm pissed off because I'm thinking I'm going home, and I don't want to.
Who's happy with their dish? Wow.
I'm feeling great. My dish looks spot on, and I think I did a fantastic job.
1 out of 5?
Susie, can you come up? Bring us your dish, please.
Do I think that Susie talks a better game than she has? Absolutely. Sorry, you're not going to win MasterChef. That's all there is to it.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Did you sketch it? How'd you remember that it's almost exactly like it was?
Thank
What
you.
technique did you use to cook it?
First, I pan-seared it.
Wow.
I realized it was too tough. So I melted a little bit of butter, and then I put it in the oven before I sliced into it.
Parsnip puree is sweet and creamy and good.
Oh.
The cabbage is delicious. The beets are good. The sauce is
The
flavorful.
beets.
Although
You hear
buttery.
me. He said
Buttery?
the fucking beets.
Good
You
visual.
Chat.
Good flavor.
Thank you.
Slight unevenness on the cooking here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you taste the butter for sure. Really rich. Cabbage is nice. As a whole, you should be pretty proud of this dish.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, visually, it had impact. You've got the balance right between the acidic and the sweetness. You've never cooked venison before.
No, chef. Not at all.
It tastes delicious. You did a great job.
Thank you, chef.
Well done.
Christian, let's
Come
do
on,
it.
guys.
I got everything on the plate. It tastes really good. I want to do anything different. I tried to,
Every
as hard as I could
time
to make it taste the same way.
Christian comes
I think I really
on
captured
the
the aesthetic
screen,
of Gordon Ramsay's plate.
I have to.
wouldn't
I
say you
have
totally
this
got it.
chant in my head,
Cook on the venison it's not terrible.
and it's, "I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I'm a good
Your
person.
parsnip puree split.
I'm a good person. I'm a
There's
good
like
person."
2
I'm a
things
good
going against you there.
Because I dislike him so much that I feel like a terrible person. I'm such a hater.
Pepper there.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah, a lot of pepper. The meat should be the hero, and it's not, Christian.
If you could put the kind of bravado and attitude that spews from your mouth into your plate, I think you might be a top contender.
Christian, if you're acting for this show, I hope they're paying you fucking
Ben, stop.
dollars. Because you're
I
doing a really
do
good job.
not want to put this plate in front of the judges.
All right, so the man with the huge advantage, how'd it pay off?
I squandered my advantage.
No.
I cook venison
Don't
tenderloin
admit
all the
it.
time at home. I barely sear the outside of it. I eat it incredibly rare. I learned that the proper method for cooking this venison was to warm it in butter. I had the butter at around 200 degrees. I was watching it, I was touching it like every minute or two, but it just
200 degrees.
escaped from me.
The perfect temp for the venison is just shy of 140.
Oh.
You were boiling it in butter at 200 degrees. You don't even have a shot before it goes in the pan. This is a far cry from Chef Ramsay's dish, and it's a shame to see a beautiful animal and a lovely cut go to waste.
Yes, Chef, I agree.
Dude, my question would be, how did you make everything step by step?
It's so overcooked.
That's my question.
And the sauce, you've gone too far. It's so overpowering. The main ingredient has been destroyed.
Every single bit of criticism and disappointment is warranted because I have made a colossal, unforgivable error.
You've annihilated it, and it's just, I could cry.
No.
I'm about to.
No.
In this elimination test, the cooks had to replicate
They
Chef
love
Ramsay's
Apollo in
signature
here.
venison dish. Even after winning the mystery box, Ben has just blown his advantage with a disastrous dish.
I could cry.
I'm about to.
Don't cry.
Jennifer, please, let's go.
Ben got to ask 3 questions, so I was watching to see, you know, how he was cooking some things. Now I'm a little worried.
When you follow, when
The
you
initial
copy
dish that I
a
presented
kid's
you.
homework, but
This is
the
miles away
kid's
from there,
homework is bad.
Absolutely. 100% agree, Chef.
Jennifer, someone's leaving MasterChef tonight.
When you copy the failing student's homework.
I'm thinking, God, finally gonna get rid of her.
Christian!
I got like my fingers crossed behind my back, and I'm.
I hate you. Please. I hope you got paid well. Please tell me you did.
How did you cook
Please
the cabbage?
tell me you're
I
acting.
slow braised it with a little bit of the vinegar, and then at the very end, I squeezed a little bit of lemon, very little.
Cabbage needs more cooking.
Yeah.
And the venison, you've gone past that
This is
pinkness.
Luminosity X Choco Bars, bro.
Eradicate, thank you for the 26 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
It's a far cry from what Gordon's
I'm down to
dish
watch
is,
a
obviously.
Christian compilation. Can you link one to my mods?
We've seared porterhouses and fillets and cooked so much meat on this journey. This is just a massive disappointment. This Bambi could be your ride home.
I go into each challenge
I've
saying
never
the same thing.
eaten
You got to be number 1. There
venison
is no other
before, or
option.
deer
I know I'm
in
better
general.
than this.
Last up, Adrian.
I just don't even want to go up there. I'm really embarrassed at my performance, and I know that I've completely just messed up Chef Ramsay's dish.
Holy crap.
Yeah, no excuses, you know. I apologize for bastardizing that dish.
Well, thank you for apologizing. Talk to me about the venison. How'd you cook that?
I was
It's
completely
really
tripped
red,
up on how I
right?
cooked it when I tasted it, so the only thing I could imagine was covering it with butter in a pan.
And where's the rest of the mushroom gone?
I trimmed it up because that's how I remember seeing it.
You've just sort of taken my $87 dish from my menu, and I wouldn't even pay $7 for that.
$87
I wouldn't either, Chef.
for
No,
that?
you'd have to pay them to
Holy
eat it.
fuck.
This one was nothing but
Damn,
a
what?
bit of an embarrassment.
Oh, shit.
It's just all over the place again.
I agree, Graham.
As far as the venison itself, all I can say is, oh dear.
Oh, dear.
It's not gonna taste good, Joe.
You're right about that. Ugh.
Oh. Wow.
Disappointing Chef Ramsay is worse than my own embarrassment. I'm kind of already just preparing myself to go home.
What do you think?
It's separated pepper.
Yeah, very peppery. I can still, it's burning now. It's sliced incorrectly. They didn't get it.
The texture and the reduction is really good.
The technique behind creating it.
Well, it should be a little bit acidic. How that temperature goes all the way.
I don't want to go home. It would be extremely hard to go home at this point.
Okay, that was a very tough challenge. And that was a tough call.
Don't send Ben home.
But there was one dish that stood out because it was well
Susie's.
thought out. And it was the closest to my dish. That dish belongs to
It was so sweet.
Susie. Well done.
Thank you.
For somebody who's never cooked venison or even eaten it,
Never tasted it.
you connect. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Congratulations. You're in the final four.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
I can't believe I just won. It's just such a huge honor to replicate Chef Gordon Ramsay's work and then for him to taste it. Oh, what a great way to go into the Final Four. This moment is my dream come true.
It's so weird. Like, sometimes I like Susie and sometimes I don't.
This is a tough choice because all four of you have come a long way.
I just don't like it when she talks
But we
shit
do need
about
to eliminate.
people to the camera, but then, like, in
We want to see the following
really
individuals.
nice to them.
Adrian, come on down, please.
Weird.
The next person that we'd like to see, Christian.
I haven't been called up into the bottom once. I think they expect great things out of me because I'm great.
Jennifer, why don't you come join us?
Ben Starr, join Jennifer, Christian, and Adrian,
God.
Do not want to leave this competition. But it is a huge injustice to the meat for me to do what I did, knowing how I could have perfectly cooked it.
Adrian, Christian, Jennifer, Ben, all of us expected something better. Jennifer.
Yes.
Step forward. Christian, step forward. Jennifer, Christian, both your dishes were below par.
Want to cook like a master chef? The secret lies in top quality equipment. Get the new all-steel cookware as seen on MasterChef featuring...
Jennifer, Christian, both your dishes were below par. But they weren't at the bottom two. You're through.
Oh, they both
Back to your
made
stations,
it.
please.
Dude, why
Thank
is
you,
my
Chef.
driver
I think it says a
Narnia
lot.
away?
I'm still here.
Oh, no.
I'm still the best chef ever.
Adrian, your dish looked somewhat confused. The puree was broken, and the sauce was miles away. Ben, puree broken, sauce was embarrassing. So
Guys, I think
over-reduced.
Ben's gonna go home if it's
Your
between
venison, your
Adrian
Rolls
and Ben,
Royce
though.
was overcooked.
Because Adrian overall has done well, like,
The
throughout
person leaving
the competition.
MasterChef.
Like, I don't want Ben to go home,
And it
but
really pains me to say this because I've become fond of
it
this
would be
individual.
unfair if Adrian
And we
went
truly
home,
thought that
basically.
this individual was going into the final three, maybe even the final two.
It's gonna be... Well, I think it's gonna be Ben.
I'm sorry to say. Ben Starr.
But it's okay, I know what he's doing now in the future. Today's day, you know, he started a nice, cute, like, restaurant with
me tell you
Tracy,
something.
I think, and he's doing well.
Your excitement and your enthusiasm is legendary. You love food.
I love food, Chef.
You have a career.
Oh,
in this
sorry, with
industry,
Jenny, not
and you
Tracy.
have got to take that and reach for the stars.
With Jenny, with Jenny.
Come here.
He's fine.
Well done.
Ugh.
Good job, man.
This has been such an honor. Oh.
You can tell Ben and Jennifer like got along really well.
So great to meet all three.
Come here.
Gordon gave him a kiss on
Final
the
question.
Yes.
Who is going to win MasterChef?
Adrian.
Oh.
Adrian.
Win it. You understand me? Win it.
Ben has such like
I love you guys.
striking
you have changed
eyes.
My life. I can't wait to see you all again soon. This has been a life-changing experience.
He lost
for me.
his hat
And
though. Like he
ultimately,
used to wear like
I go
such
home with
eccentric
happiness,
hats.
Incredible
And then
friendship,
towards the
and
end he
such
kind of lost
intense
it.
education because cooking
Where's
is
your
my
hat?
life.
It's your good luck
And I'm
hat.
walking away from this whole experience much the richer for having spent the last few weeks of my life
Yeah.
here at MasterChef.
I love
Bye.
him. Do you have a person you want to win? He just left. He left. I wanted Ben to win. I guess now I want.
It's so intense right now. I want it more than ever. I can
don't
just
know.
see it right
It's
on the
between
horizon.
Jennifer
I only have
and
3 people ahead of
Adrian.
me, and I'm gonna take them down.
Congratulations.
But honestly, these
Thank
top
you.
four
I wanna win
super
MasterChef
deserved.
more than
They're
I
very
wanted
good
anything
at
in my life.
cooking.
The title means more to me than the $250,000.
Do I like
I came here
the
to
other
prove
two?
this to me. I want the MasterChef title. I'm taking the MasterChef title.
It's okay.
Get some sleep, because you're going to need it. Good night.
A nice schnitzel.
Final four.
We're in the. It's a roller coaster, baby. Get on board.
Next time on MasterChef, the final four come face to face.
Oh my god. Okay, I have to go get my food real quick. But I'm gonna play some ads, and then we're gonna watch the next episode anyway. But the person left the food all the way at the concierge. Just have to go get it. Okay. Be right back. Oh, my headset. Okay. Oh, thanks. No. I left it in my kitchen counter. Thanks, guys. All right. I got schnitzel. I was craving it.
For this critical stage of the
Let's
competition,
start.
their latest challenge is coming to
Bobby,
them.
thanks for the 18 months. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm excited. I get to eat and watch.
Come through, please.
It's like running a 5K. You know, that last quarter mile when you come around the bend, you're like, I can see it, and I'm ready to sprint into the finish line.
There's 4 of us left. The journey has been intense, but I'm here now and I want to win, and I really want to shine through to get to the finals.
Food is my life. I daydream about my future
I got
and
Brussels
having a food truck in
sprouts
Chicago
and mashed
and
potatoes
having
on the
it
side.
financed by MasterChef. God, such a dream.
Having grown up
Oh,
the way I grew
Adrian
up
did
and
get it.
having
Oh,
to,
he
like,
looks
fight for
good
custody of
with
my
that
son and
haircut.
fight to not do drugs. I feel like I've been fighting my whole life. And now I'm fighting for the title of MasterChef.
Wow. Welcome, the final 4. This is where we normally leave the comfort of the MasterChef kitchen and sort of disappear to a stunning location, but not today. Today, we're bringing the challenge home here. MasterChef is more than just an American competition. It is a global phenomenon. Home cooks,
Yum, yum.
just like you,
A little
are
dry.
battling
Wish
out
there was, like, some
in versions
sauce.
of MasterChef in nearly 30 countries around the world. From
They're not gonna
Germany
drink.
to
Have
New
water.
Zealand. From Greece to India.
In France, it's the #1 show every time it airs.
מאסטר-שף הראשון של ישראל.
In Israel, it was the highest rated non-sports show of the decade. It's a smash hit in India, where over 20 million people tuned into the finale.
Wow.
We think that you, from the American MasterChef, are the best home cooks in the world. We want to show you off. Because today we've invited MasterChef judges from 3 different countries
Whoa.
to come to America just to taste your dishes.
Oh my God, this mashed potato is so good.
What an unbelievable experience. It's a huge honor. I mean, I was fortunate to go to Miss USA and represent my state. And to
There's
represent
Miss
America,
USA?
There's no greater honor. There really isn't.
She looks like, I don't know, she looks like someone who belongs on
two,
TV.
and you'll make 1 dish, 6 portions.
Eventer, one
We
thing
ask
with the
you to
2
leave
months. Welcome
nothing
back.
behind.
Yay,
You need to
thank
feed
you so much.
6 of us. Got it?
Yes, Joe.
We filled your pantry with the best meat and produce that America has to offer. It's a wonderful bounty for our international judges.
Wow.
Susie,
Yes, chef.
as the individual with the best dish in last night's elimination test, you have an unbelievable advantage. You get to pick your teammate. As a result, you'll also be picking your opponents. So think carefully.
Imagine Susie and Christian on the same team.
Essentially,
Just
Susie's
them
picking
two.
both teams. And I don't want to be on her team. I don't see her listening to me. I gotta be with someone a little more balanced.
I really feel my cooking style and my thought processes aren't the same as hers. I don't want to cook with Susie, though.
What about Christian?
Susie knows that I'm a strong competitor and
You
I'm
wanna
one of the
cook
best
with her?
here. But I am the best here.
But I want to say something really important. There will be a losing team,
Okay.
and one of you will be leaving MasterChef.
Christian never said he didn't want to
The
cook with
person
Susie.
that I'm giving this red apron to is somebody that I truly respect in the kitchen, that I think will work well with me on a team, but somebody that I really think that I can beat in the end.
Who is that person?
Please be Christian.
Christian.
Oh! No, I'm actually excited to watch this.
Susie picked me because she knows that whatever team I'm on, I'm going to win.
I anticipate taking
It's
Jennifer
like
and
2
Adrian
of the
down.
like
But at
Wow.
the same time, I feel like they're better chefs than Susie. Susie overthinks things, and she doesn't move quick enough for my liking.
Christian, are you happy to be on Susie's team?
Yeah. I think we're going to work well together. I think we'll be able to come up with something to really wow the judges.
I can hear the lie.
Adrian's
on that,
flubbed up a lot of times, and Jennifer's just in because she's got a really good smile.
Please take your stations.
I'm completely happy with this matchup. Christian's, talking the big game all the time, and then Susie's Mrs. Know-It-All. I really want to kick some ass.
Red team, blue team, you have 90 minutes to create the most inspired dish you've ever cooked so far. Make MasterChef America proud. Your 90 minutes start from now.
Both teams must conceptualize, prepare, and plate an
Her
original
brows,
dish
to be
impressive
fair,
enough
like,
to wow the palates of not
the
3,
thick brows
but
wasn't
6
popular until
MasterChef
recently.
judges.
When you look at that pantry, the list of ingredients are there. When you think of America, you think of the lamb and the beef it produces. It's second to none. It's very hard to match it anywhere in the world.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Yep. Done. We have the creme de la creme of what America
Creme
has
de
to
la
offer.
creme.
Adrian is from California. He knows spot prawns very well. Then we see the lobster, so we figure we can marry both coasts and put together an amazing dish.
Okay. All right.
I think that's good.
So let's do an upscale Thanksgiving dish. I could definitely do the duck very easily, and that goes seriously. And then we could do like the sweet potatoes. We could even do.
That doesn't sound gourmet or fancy enough to me.
Yeah, it's gonna be totally fancy and gourmet. We only have 90 minutes. The other team's already cooking, and Christian and I are literally standing in the pantry discussing the concept of our dish.
I just feel like, everybody eats Thanksgiving once a year.
We need to decide what we're doing quickly. I'm really thinking Thanksgiving. I think it's gonna be upscale. It's gonna be awesome.
Little cranberry walnut thing with the
duck
prime.
and
Thank
duck
you.
sauce.
I'm not fully comfortable with the whole Thanksgiving idea, but I end up pushing my gut feelings aside because we're both incredible cooks, so we should be able to really put something great
Wow.
together.
You said we're both.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh my god, that crab was hanging on
We're
to
gonna
the
do
prawn.
avocado, roasted corn, and Maine
Looks like
lobster
you're coming down with
combination.
me.
Then on top of that, we're gonna put our spot prawns, and then just a little bit of red pepper coulis with some blood orange in there. Can I share this board with you?
Of course.
He was
So the
kinda
blue
nice.
team, what do we think about the proteins they picked?
I mean, that jumps out. Spot prawns, the beautiful lobsters.
Yeah.
So there's got that kind of vibrance to it. I love the idea of the blood orange.
I love the fact that they're showcasing from the West Coast to
East
the
Coast,
East
West Coast.
Exactly.
Yep. The question is,
I've never had
is it
blood
gonna be
orange.
a seafood salad? Is it too simple to impress the judges?
It's risky.
We're making a Thanksgiving concept, pan-seared duck breast with a sweet potato mash, caramelized fennel, raspberry gastrique, mushrooms, and an apple chutney. You gotta trim all that fat off.
Yeah,
I have a question
Red team.
to all the cooks.
I mean, they're doing a Thanksgiving
Why do
style
people
Duck
take
is a
two
very
knives,
noble ingredient,
or at least
as
I
we
think
know.
they're
A lot
two
of
knives,
Great
and they go
restaurants of the world cut their teeth on duck
like they
preparation,
scratch
so
it
I
against each
appreciate
other, like-
the ambition of trying
Why
to
do they
present
do
the duck
that?
dish properly.
Just over
Sharpens?
40 minutes left.
Today I learned.
So,
Oh.
what do you think of the red team's dish?
Not a good idea.
Silly. Honestly, as an American, I'm embarrassed that they would turn that out for some of the international chefs that we're gonna be serving today and judges.
I can tell you that I think technically Christian and I are way more advanced than the other team. I think that the lobster that they're doing, it's something that they've actually done before. So I'm really surprised that they're doing that again.
Got it. Thank
30
you.
minutes left. Bring that magic. These judges have traveled around the world for finesse,
That
creativity,
bread looks
and
so
something
good.
stunning.
I'm making a raspberry gastrique. I'm doing the fennel. I'm roasting corn.
We need sauce. Christian.
Susie's not really doing much. She's making mushrooms.
You don't want to pile up on each other? That's what happens with mushrooms is they release water.
I'm trying to tell her, you can't pile all the mushrooms together in the pan, so of course they don't taste good.
I don't want to use these. I'm going to start them over again.
And she's throwing them away.
Christian's not happy.
Well, I think he let the captain take the lead, and he's being the team player, but I think his emotion's coming through. He can't hide it.
I wonder if he's being quiet now and acting respectful because if the poop hits the fan, he's gonna say, "Oh, it was Susie's idea, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't me."
Throw him to the bus.
The shrimp?
Yes.
Don't throw those in at all to the very last.
To the very last second?
The very last, yeah.
Okay.
Blue team are working brilliantly together. There's an energy there that almost looks
But
like
they're
it's
normal.
been done so many times
You know,
before.
like, they don't have
'Cause
egos,
They
like,
respect, partners.
they just
But more
respect each
importantly, they have
other.
that synergy. They sort
Yeah.
of understand each other's
No, this is
strengths
like-
and weaknesses, and they're playing off it.
What do you think as far as presentation? What do you think on that one?
We'll have that avocado, then I'll put the layer of fennel, then we'll do the corn, crab in the middle of that.
Okay.
10 minutes to go.
I'm gonna have to ixnay the corn sauce.
What happened? Christian's corn sauce was supposed to be the sauce for the duck. It's not coming together. All right, Christian, why don't you slice the duck and do the fennel, and then I'll make a pan sauce quickly. Now I have to make a pan sauce in the last 10 minutes.
Susie, talk to me quickly about the sauce, because I've got no idea what you're doing.
It's gonna be a quick pan sauce, actually.
If you're going to make a sauce with a duck, use the 90 minutes.
Yeah, I agree with you. We
This
were
is
actually gonna do like this
luminosity
corn
X
sauce,
choco
but
bars,
it
bro.
completely broke, so.
Could've, would've.
It's developing in flavor, Chef.
8 minutes to go. Developing flavor.
That potato thing for 2 months. Welcome back.
judges
Damn,
are minutes
they're
from
coming in a
arriving.
chopper.
Hopefully we can get this pan sauce on the plate before these international judges get here. Otherwise, we're screwed.
7 minutes to go.
As our 4 remaining home cooks compete in their final team challenge,
The judges are minutes from arriving.
3 international MasterChef judges are about to arrive for the most intense tasting yet.
Come on, 5 minutes to go. Susie, talk to me quickly about the sauce.
It's gonna be a quick pan sauce, actually.
If you're going to make a sauce with a duck, use the 90 minutes.
Is there a
Chef Ramsay
MasterCef
is
Canada?
doubting this pan sauce. So
I
I'm
doubt
second-guessing
it.
myself right
And
now.
I'm just wondering.
I've got no idea what you're doing.
There is? Wow!
Our international
There
judges
is!
are just touching down now. We have Sebastian de Moran. I mean, legendary food
I
critic.
really didn't
He's
think
not
there
just a
would
food
be
critic,
one.
He's French.
Right.
He's French.
It's like the double whammy.
It's a double whammy. Mikhail Ansky, a famed food writer from Israel.
First woman to ever open a farmer's market in Israel.
She's like a food walking Bible, this lady. I mean,
Oh my
extraordinary.
gosh, she's beautiful.
Kunal Kapoor, famed across India.
He's currently nominated for Chef of the Year in India.
Wow.
These guys have never been under this kind of scrutiny.
This is so cool.
Last minute. Get prepared to serve our international panel of MasterChef judges. 30 seconds to go. Come on, finishing touches. Our international MasterChef judges are in the MasterChef restaurant waiting. 15 seconds to go. Come on.
I need prawns right here.
Yeah, that looks nice.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Holy.
Aw, you can tell they teamwork so well.
Christian and Susie's plate looks like 1977. That's all I could say. Just as old.
Maybe Adrian and Jennifer did a really good job doing like the same ingredients that they've done 1,000 times before, but I know both of them can do a lot better.
Have you
one
looked
of
at your
my
plate,
proudest
Susie?
dishes since I've been here at MasterChef.
That looks beautiful.
First to face the international MasterChef judges is the red team, Susie and Christian.
I'd like you to meet our very, very special guest today.
I'm Kunal Kapoor, and I happen to be the judge at the MasterChef India.
My name is Sébastien de Moran. I'm judge on MasterChef France.
I want to watch
Shalom.
MasterChef
Red
France.
team, my name is Michal Ansky, and I happen to be a judge on MasterChef Israel.
Red team, our
fucking
fellow judges
God,
have traveled
this is so
thousands
hype.
of miles to get here. I think they're ready to hear what you have, so can you please explain?
Today we have a play on Thanksgiving. We wanted to do an upscale version, so instead of using turkey, we use duck. Instead of using regular mashed potatoes, we use sweet potatoes. We have a raspberry coulis and some caramelized fennel.
Before I begin, I'd like to ask you, why Thanksgiving?
For me, when it comes to Thanksgiving, you're with your loved ones, and I think it's very much of American culture.
I think the flavors are nice, but what really works is the sauce that you've done with it.
Actually, I kind of disagree with my fellow judge Kunal. I didn't like the sauce very much. I felt sensation of like a floury sensation when I tasted it. What I did like is the mash. It's sweet, it's comforting. It goes well with the duck, which is well executed.
You can cook duck, definitely. I like the skin, crispy, just like it should be. Little bit spicy somewhere.
I think the issue for me is that although the individual components are
That guy
fine,
doesn't really
for
have a
you
French
to
accent.
bring this to these people that we brought from all over the world to be here is a little bit disrespectful.
Christian, is everything all right? You look kind of pale.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's complex enough. I think we should have used lobster.
What is he doing? Does Christian have to throw our own team under the bus?
You're wiping your hands of guilt.
No, I'm not wiping my hands. I'm just as embarrassed by the dish
They
as you are.
Your
fucking
embarrassment
called
should have
it.
manifested itself in intervention at the time when you could have made a difference. You guys weren't communicating, and I think the dissonance in your relationship manifests itself in the plate, because I don't taste harmony here. I taste a couple of pretty well-cooked ingredients and a lot of animosity, quite frankly.
I look up and Gordon's like this.
Because it's
And
embarrassing.
I felt like I could just let my dad down or something, you know what I mean? I wanted to run. If there was a exit door somewhere, I would have ran away.
It's just embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Like, I got
worked.
secondhand
the puree was
embarrassment.
nice, but I honestly thought they'd be putting more than 3 things on the plate after 90 minutes.
But the duck was well cooked.
It's just embarrassing.
Told you Thanksgiving was a bad idea, Susie.
It's not that, though, Christian. It's our execution that sucked.
Susie's still trying to defend Thanksgiving dinner to me, and I'm not having it. At that point, I'm pissed at her. I'm pissed at myself. It was humiliating.
Should have never listened to you, Susie.
Christian's getting super defensive, and it's
Oh my God.
embarrassing for him, to be quite honest, because he's making himself look like an idiot.
What a
Lesson
scary
learned.
person.
I'm not trying to learn lessons, I'm trying to win. Top 4. Should have made a better dish than that.
Whatever.
Three international MasterChef judges have come to America to taste what our final 4 have to offer. Susie and Christian served up a Thanksgiving dinner that didn't quite deliver.
You can cook duck, definitely.
I didn't like the sauce very much.
You guys weren't communicating. I don't taste harmony here. I taste a lot of animosity, quite frankly.
Should have never listened to you, Susie.
Lesson learned.
I'm not trying to learn lessons, I'm trying to win. Top 4. Should have made a better dish than that.
Whatever.
Dude,
The final team to face the judges is the blue team, Jennifer and Adrian.
Christian is terrifying.
Tell us about your dish.
Us
He's
as
really
Americans, what we want to show you
scary.
is that we have a lot of
Like-
international influence here. The star of the show is
Is
spot water
his
prawns. We have a
partner
coulis on the bottom
okay?
that's a blood
Man, I
orange
don't know.
roasted red pepper infused with chipotle and ginger.
I took the backside of the lobster, and on the bottom, we have our avocado.
Why did you choose to, chop that lobster and mix it with everything? With the corn, avocado.
We didn't want it to be the star of the dish.
It is a star. Show it.
Everything is a little bit mushy. It lacks texture for me. And the sauce
You
a little
looked
bit
at it and
reminded
you put
me
it down.
of ketchup with water. And it lacks
Ketchup with
a heat.
water.
It's the semifinal. Give me some oomph.
Honestly, I think you should have picked one of the two ingredients, prawn
no.
or lobster.
The second prawn that I had has not been cleaned. You need to clean out the vein before you serve it or before you cook it. That's very, very important.
I actually have the same issue. My prawn here is not clean.
Forgetting to clean the prawns is a huge error. To lose the challenge on the back of not cleaning out a prawn would kill me.
I can almost see your
Beach
vision of this
Hawkins
dish,
too. Thank you for the sub.
but
Welcome.
you guys got a little bit lost in the execution.
Means
I
there's
did
poop
see
in
out
it.
there
I mean,
across
I
20
eat
minutes
boiling
was a
crab and they
phenomenal
don't clean the shrimp. I
spirit,
just fucking
because you
eat the
both
shrimp
pushed each
with
other,
the shit.
and it was a
in it.
breath
I
of
don't
fresh
care.
air.
We're sorry that it fell short of perfection, but
Maybe-
thank
I
you for
don't know.
the constructive criticism.
Boiling crab doesn't fucking
Thank you very
clean
much
their
indeed.
shrimp.
Thank you.
We had
They
some
don't.
major like detail oversights.
Have you guys
How
never
did I
had
forget
boiling
to clean
crab?
the freaking prawns, dude? But we're still in the game.
The red team, they had an idea. Thanksgiving, which is 100% American, of course. The mashed potato was okay, and the duck was well cooked. As far as the blues are concerned,
Janet,
prawn,
You guys are
beautiful,
fucking uncultured.
beautiful
Don't
prawns,
fucking shame me.
even slightly undercooked. That was quite interesting. Lots of flavor.
You know what, Blue Team, I really, really enjoyed what they had cooked. I mean, it was inviting.
Whoa!
They've experimented. You know, they've got their cultures in there.
Are they
So
giving
I
this
I
guy
quite like the texture. I quite like the
subtitles?
texture. Excellent.
Okay, red team. Couldn't understand the takeoff or the playoff on the Thanksgiving dinner, though judging the dish by taste, the duck was well executed.
Thank you for the most amazing feedback. Let's go and let them know, shall we? Okay, at this point in the competition, with only 4 contestants left, it all comes down to attention to detail.
The judges loved the duck, so I consider this a win.
We had some errors, but I know that our flavors were on.
Sebastian?
Guys, first thing, thank you. All
He's
6 of us
literally
really enjoyed what you prepared for us.
He has perfect English.
We voted, and we have a unanimous decision. The winner of this challenge
I'm so full. I can't finish.
is the blue team.
Oh!
Congratulations.
Yay! Hey, oh, Nick, thank you for
Honestly,
extending
I
your
just
sub.
want to
Thank
dance
you.
around.
Yay!
It was that ultimate battle, heart versus technical, and we won.
Thank you. Well done.
It really sucks because Christian and I have so much technique, but Christian's ego is always going to get the best of him in the kitchen.
So, blue team, congratulations. Judges, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Best
much.
wish, safe trip back.
Yep.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right, the blue team have now catapulted themselves into the final 3. Red team, the 2 of you will go
Yeah,
head-to-head
they both have.
in the ultimate pressure
Okay, I
test.
think Christian's
I don't want to face
ego
the pressure
is
test,
like
obviously. I would have liked
really
to have been
like
catapulted right into the top 3, but that didn't happen today. So I'm gonna have
I'd
to
say
kick Susie's
like
ass.
at least 3 times
I'm planning
more
to win
than
the title
Susie.
of MasterChef, and having Christian in my way is just another hurdle to cross. And I'm
Like, she
taking him
has
out of
ego,
it.
but his
Christian's
is-
going down. He's out of here.
Blue team,
His
congratulations.
is scary. I
Red
don't
team,
know why.
Start panicking.
He triggers my fight or flight.
As the losers of the team challenge, Christian and Susie must now face a pressure test, after which one of them will be going home.
Susie keeps saying she wants to go head-to-head with me, and she's getting her wish. I'm pumped up. I'm gonna take Susie out in the pressure test, and then we'll be rid of her.
Usually when people are walking into a pressure test, they feel pretty lousy. For me, I'm excited. I've been wanting to go face-to-face with Christian for a really long time. I think I could totally beat him.
Blue team, both of you can breathe a sigh of relief. You're in the final 3. In just over 90 minutes from now, somebody's leaving MasterChef. Adrian, who do you think it is based on what you know?
I think Susie would be going home.
Thanks.
Jennifer, who do you think will be leaving
She's gonna
MasterChef?
say Christian.
Christian.
Yes.
He lacks sometimes that creativity and the true deep passion within him for cooking.
Right, blue team. Start marching up those stairs and watch.
This is
with
why I
great
love
anticipation.
Jennifer. I feel like we're
I
like
am
aligned.
excited to see this battle go on.
I mean, she's a fucking
I want
better
Susie
cook
to
than me,
win
but, like,
because Christian's a competitor.
She
and it would
likes
be nice
who
to
I
see
like.
him eat a little
she
bit
dislikes
of
who I dislike.
humble pie.
Like I fuck with Jennifer, you know? Like I fuck
Christian,
with
Susie,
you.
the theme of today's pressure test is the most amazing, the most sumptuous, stunning, beautiful, lemon meringue pie.
Ooh,
Yes, it's dessert.
I
love
finished
it. I'm kind of like the pastry gal in this competition, so bring it, Christian. Bring it on.
Of course, they give me a
What do I
pie
have
to
in my
make
fridge?
in the pressure test.
Choco bars.
I thought we were done with desserts.
Look at it. Absolutely stunning. It's made up of 3 parts. A delicious crust, zesty curd, and then a wonderful meringue.
I definitely don't
Susie,
have
you've
anything like
baked
that
a
in
lot
my
for
house.
this competition. Feeling confident?
I feel good. I'm gonna put a lot of love and care into this pie and make it taste delicious for you guys.
Feeling confident, Christian?
Absolutely.
Even though you don't bake?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Is that confidence or just a bravado with arrogance?
I'm confident. Susie's gonna make her last
Yeah, I'm
dish here.
finishing the season today. The finale is next
Both of
episode.
you, please take your stations.
No. I
Look at
have
that pie carefully.
I have like
90
chocolate
minutes
at
to
home.
make the most amazing lemon meringue pie. Just make sure, for both of you, it's the best pie you've ever baked. Your 90 minutes starts from now.
To make a lemon meringue pie, Susie and Christian must focus on 3 primary components: the crust, the filling, and the meringue.
Never have I ever made a lemon meringue pie before. I'm a little
Never
nervous.
have
I don't
I
want to go
ever.
home, but that's not gonna happen. Susie's going home today.
15 minutes gone, 75 minutes to go. Interesting how they're following each other. Christian gets his pastry out. Susie gets her pastry out.
We might have a tough call on judging these things. They might be very, very close.
But it's going to be down to the technical ability. That pastry has to be cooked. It cannot afford to be undercooked. Because that curd hits it and it's undercooked, the whole thing turns soggy.
Yeah, next is the curd. Super amazing. Love the balance between sweet and sour.
Yeah, it's totally the heart of the pie.
Just over 25 minutes gone. Right, Christian, how is your pie going to be different to Susie's?
My crust is gonna be perfect. It's gonna taste better, and my meringue's gonna be on the spot. It's gonna be put together with finesse and love, and it's gonna secure me a spot in the top 3.
Why'd you carry so much baggage on your shoulders? Why is that? Is that you in general?
I've had a pretty tough life, so you know, sometimes it comes out.
I knew
I'm gonna
it.
show you today that I came to win.
Good luck.
Something must have happened to him to make him this way, man. It always is. Like, anytime I see a problematic person,
Jen,
I'm
how's it
like,
going?
you...
Good.
Yeah.
Like, although it doesn't excuse it, but like,
You like the
bro.
consistency of it?
Hurt
Yeah, I think it's
people
gonna
hurt
hold in
people, yeah.
consistency. Yeah.
You were always kind of the pastry gal.
Got a
What
drug
happens
problem?
if you get your
Oh.
walking papers on a pastry challenge? It would be kind of ironic, wouldn't it?
It would be super ironic.
I don't remember
Just over
the tryouts,
30
I'm
minutes
gonna
to
be
go,
honest.
guys. So much on the line now, guys.
Yeah, it's not excusable.
All about the details. Success.
Like, I've
in
been
the
through some
details.
shit too.
Just
Maybe
3 more
not
people to
with
go before you
drugs,
guys can
but
crown
you know,
me.
but I'm still
Susie,
like,
just stay focused, stay on your game.
I think the dark horse in this one is
it's
Christian.
easier
because
to be
he
mean
hasn't
though.
baked yet
For
with any
sure.
form of pastry. And I think he is just focused so heavily on getting this right. My money's on Christian.
I think Susie has that pastry understanding, and she might just keep it simple and make a nice, stunning lemon meringue pie. So I'm thinking that she's going to have the advantage here.
I think that Christian has the fire in his belly. He wants this really bad. It's going to be interesting.
7 minutes to go.
Getting close.
The air in the room is heavy right now.
I just think back to the battles that I've had to win to make it to this point. I really can see myself as the next Master Chef because I don't have an ego and I'm a way better cook than Christian.
Okay, you kind of have an ego.
20 seconds to go.
I mean,
I'm
you
looking
do,
at Susie's pie and I'm thinking, sayonara. It looks kind of like...
Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Oh.
10.
His
9
does
8,
do be looking
7, 6,
more like what
5,
they showed on
4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good job. Please, very carefully.
You can't get in the
bring it up
semifinals and not have an
Thank
ego.
you.
It's taste testing time. I'm
Yeah,
feeling good.
Jennifer
If
and
you were gonna get a
Adrian
piece
are
of pie,
fine.
And they brought you out both of those pies. I'm pretty sure you'd pick my pie.
Right, Susie, let's go, please.
My pie doesn't look very pretty, but I've been tasting my lemon curd the entire time, so I know that my flavor is definitely there.
Did you purposely put little egg white on top in terms of the meringue?
I think this is a lemon meringue pie. I wanted to have consistency in even amounts of lemon and meringue.
Happy with it?
I do like the flavor in the lemon curd. I think that's really good, as well as the meringue.
Always a great way of seeing how the pastry's cooked in terms of the transparency. And normally where it's appearing damp and there's wet patches underneath it, it's almost like it's undercooked. There's no firmness underneath there. The pastry's soft. Just by the tip of my knife, I can feel it. Damn. It looks delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
And it looks a lot more appetizing out of the pie dish than it does in.
Yeah.
Love the color of the lemon curd.
I want.
It's delicious.
I'm so
Curd
jealous.
is wonderful because it pops and it's got that wow factor. What I'm missing is my meringue. Curd is the easy part. More meringue, please.
Yeah, Chef.
Susie, what did meringue ever do to you? Pastry a little thin and kind of spotty in parts, right?
I'd still eat the fuck out of it.
I wish that there was more meringue. The dough does seem to be a little inconsistent. But the flavor's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a little drippy. What's up with that?
Okay, Joe.
I actually like the flavor of the crust, although it's a little bit unevenly executed. Your meringue, it's raw, there's not enough of it, kind of flavorless too. Too bad, because I love a good meringue.
Thank you.
Christian, let's check it out.
I'm a little nervous. Susie obviously has more baking under her belt than I do. I'm kind of my pants a little bit because that's not my forte.
I'm a
but
good person,
I
I'm a
have
good person,
technique.
I'm a good person.
I have skill and finesse. So I'm gonna rock it out.
The meringue, nice and even, very golden. I like the swiping action that you did here. Instead of the peaks, looks a little more refined. Crust looks nice from the top, but it looks very uneven.
Doesn't look like a smooth, creamy texture.
Looks like scrambled egg whites.
Meringue almost looks separated. Curd is nice. I like the crust, but it looks like it's just broken.
This is your first time you've ever made a lemon meringue pie?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful color. I'm concerned about the texture of meringue.
It looks so good on the
Bizarre texture
outside.
there. Have a taste of that.
was gonna say, I think it looks great.
Airy. So light and broken. You see how it just disintegrates? It's not taking the sugar at all. It's a delicious pastry, but you've been let down badly with the incorporation of the sugar across the meringue.
It's a good-looking pie. Kind of holds together nicely. Good structure. You ever think your first pie would be so monumental?
No.
The pastry is delicious. It has good consistency. The curds rich but lemony.
Kind of
The
feel
meringue
bad for him.
itself.
You
doesn't really add
have
anything
a
to
lot
the
of
pie.
empathy. That's good. That you're able
Thank
to
you,
feel
Christian.
bad
Thank
for
you.
someone who isn't.
Christian's looks
Isn't the
better than it
best
tastes.
And then Susie's tastes better than
person.
Yeah, it does taste better than yours.
I could possibly go on to the final steps of winning $250,000 or lose it all in the next 60 seconds.
Good luck, Susie.
Good luck.
You're gonna lose it.
It's so rude.
What the fuck?
I want Susie to win because I want Christian to understand what it's like to have somebody put him into the ground with a dessert.
Yeah, maybe not in the 8 months.
Tough pressure
Welcome
test.
back. Thank
Both
you.
of you were not perfect. And one of you is going to be leaving MasterChef. Is it the stay-at-home dad that's obsessed with fish?
Yeah,
That's
like
not
that's
really comfortable
fine
cooking
if it's like
desserts?
between
Or
friends,
is it
but
the
you know
neural
he's
engineer
just
that
being
is
like a
so
dick about
meticulous,
it. Like
with
if
amazing
you're in a
attention to
competition
detail?
and you want to win,
Standing there and waiting to
and you're
see
acting
if
like,
I'm
you
going
know,
home
like,
is,
hey, good
you know,
luck.
it's like,
It's like
it's nerve-wracking.
it's like when
I
a
totally
stranger
don't want to go home
teabags
right now.
me in a
I've got the passion,
competition.
I've got the drive, and I just want to keep cooking here in the MasterChef
No, like
kitchen.
if my friends
One
teabag
of
me,
you
whatever.
is the
But if
last
it's
time
someone in random
in
in
the
a
MasterChef
competition
kitchen.
comes over and fucking
for the other,
teabags my body, fuck
you're a
you.
semi-finalist.
This is what it feels like.
Susie. Susie, you're gonna lose it.
Yes, chef.
Rather be fake. Just don't fucking shake her hand and say good luck. It's easy. You don't have to be fake
For one
or
of you.
rude. Just shut the fuck up.
It's the last time in the MasterChef kitchen. And for the other, you're a semi-finalist.
I see myself before the judges as the next Master Chef, and I see Christian next to me as just this pompous, arrogant guy who deserved to have left a long time ago.
Susie.
Yes, chef.
You're not going through to the semi-final.
Oh.
Your time is done in MasterChef.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Can I shake your hand? Thank you so much for this
Thank you,
opportunity.
Susie. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
We not happy about this
Thank you.
at all.
Can I give you a hug?
Aw.
Well done. Great highs,
Uh-huh.
great lows. Amazing, tenacious, talented cook you are. And always with a smile. Every time.
Joe doesn't get a
And
hug.
do you know what? You've been
No,
amazing.
are you serious?
Don't stop.
I wouldn't want to hug Joe
Get
either.
back to Chicago. Get that food truck.
Motherfucker throws my
and I'll
food
be one of your
around and
customers.
shit. No.
Okay? Well done, well done, well done. The big question is, who's going to win MasterChef?
Adrian.
Even though
He's got the
Adrian
skills, but he
said
doesn't have the arrogance. It's going to stop him from winning. Adrian's going to win it.
Aw.
Well done, you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Make sure you stop by and work with us in the kitchen, huh?
Good job, Susie.
Thank you. Bye. I'm so proud of the journey that I've had.
I'm happy with either Jennifer
so
or
many
Adrian.
highs
This is Luminosity X
and so many lows. But
Bruiser
I don't think
B,
I've
they get the
been
4
as
months.
happy as I
Welcome
have
back.
been in the
Thank
Master
you.
Chef kitchen in my entire life. And I am done being an engineer.
Susie.
This is where I'm supposed to be in my life. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to cook.
Oh my god.
Thank you for validating what I'm supposed to do with my
Aww.
life. I'm so grateful.
Take care, darling.
That's a very nice takeaway from everything.
And then there were 3. Hey, it sucks to go home, but everybody's gonna have to go home except me at some point.
Mario
Only one
4L,
person can
thank
win
you for the
MasterChef.
prime. Thank
Yes,
you.
you won. Granted, many congratulations. But my God, it wasn't perfect.
Hashtag
I'm
Team
the last girl
Christian.
standing. Bring it on, baby.
If you like
Bring
someone
it
like
on.
Christian,
Okay. 1, 2, 3 of you left.
we will never be
You're
able
so
to
close.
get along
I
because
cannot
it
tell you.
seems like you
Now
are.
it's like real game on.
You're
you know?
probably
I think
the
it's the
same.
strongest cooks of this entire competition, and it's got to be perfect. Got to be better than them.
I can
But
feel
you like who
the
you
tension
like.
now.
I can't see any
I
of
want
my
this so
close
bad.
friends
Top 3,
liking
it's
someone like
like
Christian. He is
right
so
there.
like different
I'm gonna take it.
than all
you
of
are
us.
looking at the next MasterChef.
One last question. Who's going to win MasterChef?
I
This
need
guy.
a new crown, baby.
Big day tomorrow.
Steve? No,
Get some
Steve
rest.
wouldn't like Christian
Good night.
either.
Top 3.
Tomorrow night on MasterChef, the competition
Spoilies!
comes full circle.
Yeah, there's the finale next. Oh, my ears. Okay, hold on.
After a nationwide
Jesus, why? Turn off the volume.
search,
God. Okay, I'm going to play some ads before we watch the finale. Christian is the Dwayne Rock Johnson of the show. What? Dwayne Rock Johnson is so nice. How are they the same? Chat. I swear some people in chat trigger me more than Christian himself. I'm not even kidding. Christian is nice IRL, but the show made him look at. Are you friends with him in real life? What is happening? Do you like know him? Did you go to fucking high school with him? Like what? What do you mean?
Oh, suck my dick, bitch.
Big Bone Man, thank you for the prime. Welcome to Tato Army. When you're happy, I'm happy. Thank you.
This is Luminosity X.
Christo
Choco Bars,
XL,
bro.
thank you for the tier 2 sub and the 41 months. Welcome back. What's going on? I'm playing ads and getting triggered by chat.
This is Luminosity X. Choco
Bill
Bars,
Briggs,
bro.
thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Do you know what this is reminding me of? It really is like Tyler 1. Because, you know, like every pro or every high elo person can attest, like, okay, yeah, Tyler 1 is really mean. Like, especially in League, like, he's so toxic and, like, still is to this day. He's gone banned multiple times. But in person, he is, like, extremely nice. It's, like, weird. Yeah. You meet Tyler when at TwitchCon, he's actually like chill. But then in League, still to this day, apparently he's just really mean. League makes you toxic. Well, I played League for multiple years and I came out fine. I came out fine. I think if anything, PUBG turned me a little bit toxic more than League did. Because you would kill someone and their mic would be on and they just shit talk and then you get fucking mad. I was more toxic in PUBG than League, I'd say.
This is a
It's just
Recap.
Jennifer, you've won 3 of these tests. Adrian, you've nailed 2 of them. And Christian, you won the very first mystery box. Well, today,
Fine,
your
have you heard
MasterChef
your
journey
sound alert? What, when I
is
tell
coming
someone
full
suck my
circle.
dick bitch, you're all sensitive and you think
On
I'm
the
a
count of
toxic
3,
person?
lift those boxes. 1,
You're right. I'm fucking
2,
toxic. I'm fucking toxic.
3.
Cat.
Wow!
Yo, subscribe to me.
Lift
Melly
up the
Med
box
Chat.
and it's a
Fucking
freaking
toxic.
chicken again.
Christian's
This
the
is
boy.
America's most popular meat. You've got 1 hour
Imagine.
to cook the most amazing chicken dish.
Sometimes I wish I just took a toxic persona.
Back to where it started.
Keone,
It
thanks
was
for
a
gifted
chicken
5
that
subs.
got you
Thank
into
you.
this competition. Now it's a
Thank you,
chicken
thank
that
you.
can give you a huge advantage in the next challenge.
We want to see just how far you've come. So we're giving you full access to the pantry. You'll have just 60 minutes to make the most important, stunning chicken dish that's going to confirm the journey across MasterChef. Show us
No
how
chat, what do you
good
mean?
are.
I'm toxic?
Your 60 minutes
Toxic?
starts from...
We're back to the 240p on the finale. Are you serious?
I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna get my head in the game and cook my ass off right now.
I'm making a chicken breast, but I'm not sure what to do with it.
I'm here
This
to prove that I
uploader
am
did
the
us
best.
dirty.
I'm here as an original. I think Christian doesn't deserve to be in the finals because he can't think outside the box. If he hasn't already done it, he fails at it.
This is completely off the top
You're
of my
never
head.
toxic.
I never did this one before.
Have you
It's gonna be
heard
complex.
my
It's gonna have a lot of
sub
flavor in
alert?
it. Should be really
I am
good.
toxic.
I'm pretty surprised Jennifer made it to the top 3. She wasn't someone I had on the radar.
15 minutes gone, 45 minutes
Hanging
left.
chicken rice. That's good.
There's a lot of pressure in this mystery box challenge. You want to see something smart done with the legs.
Super delicious, exactly. Boned out, stuffed maybe, something
nice.
with that, yeah.
Absolutely.
And this is the MasterChef semi-final, so I mean, these guys have to bring it.
Okay, how you feeling?
Chef, I'm feeling awesome, Chef. Thank you.
Good. What are you making?
I'm actually going to use apples. I'm going to saute it up with the bacon. I'm going to actually stuff the chicken breast.
Right.
And I'm going to finish it off in the oven.
In terms of the competition, you fear no one now. You're fearless.
Absolutely.
But deep down inside, there is one person that bugs the hell out of you, standing 2 rows behind you.
It's a love-to-hate relationship.
He bugs me too,
Christian's just a pain in the
Gordon.
ass.
Really, I'm just trying to focus on my
I don't like
dish.
him.
I know that I can beat him.
30 minutes gone, 30 minutes to go.
Okay, Adrian, what do you got? It's herb braised chicken legs and thighs with acorn squash puree.
It looks like you've got 90% of the chicken sitting over there. So you're not going to do any kind of duet. You're just doing...
Just dark meat, because I just want the dark meat. It's got all that flavor. It's got that fat.
Really seems simple. What are you thinking?
This dish is just evolving. I mean, it's mystery box challenge. This is what happens to me every time. I see
And you've
stuff.
had good luck with this technique of just random cooking?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's not what I would do.
Right, so talking about the dish, how are you cooking the chicken?
In the oven, I made a little herb butter, put it underneath the skin, wrap some bacon over it.
Herb butter, what herbs are you using?
Sage, rosemary, and thyme.
What do you do with the vegetables?
I'm gonna make a carrot puree and pan toss these.
The secret of a good MasterChef is that flair and that level of originality.
This is a completely original dish. Jennifer thinks that I lack creativity. Really don't care what
Simply
you do.
Fusions, thank you for the 33 months. Welcome back. I don't know why I said it 3 times in chat for me.
Which is something
Stash
I think
42,
that Christian
thank the
lacks
sub,
a little
thank
bit.
you.
45
I
minutes
think
gone.
overly wholesome
15
people
minutes to
are
go. I'm Jennifer.
sus to me.
Those chicken legs look there.
Like if someone's nice, but you know they have a little bit of spice too, then it feels more like they're just
because at this point
true
again
to
he
themselves.
seems like he's
When
just kind of
someone's just
cooking
like
without a plan, kind of
constantly
going as he goes.
fucking nice,
Christian's dish looks interesting. He's got an herb butter that's sticking underneath the skin.
it like bothers me for
About
some reason.
Christian's
I'm
dish
just
is
like,
that
you're
again,
too
he's got
nice.
carrots cooking in butter, he's got onions wilting in butter, he's got herb butter under the chicken skin. It's a double-edged sword using so much butter.
What?
Okay, folks, just under 5 minutes left, guys.
pull it together. It has to look beautiful, and it has to blow us away.
Is that every one of your friends? Like who? All my friends have
Beautiful.
some spice. I think all my friends have spice.
Taste, adjusting. My chicken's out of the pressure cooker, tasting that, and it's good. I'm dressing it with a little more herb oil, a little lemon and salt.
Prove to us why you deserve to be in the final. Come on.
I don't think Saikun was overly nice.
7, 6.
Hatless Jester, thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Why are you guys all saying Saikun? See the DM? Oh shoot, what's wrong? Oh, okay, thank you. 847, thank you.
After a nationwide search.
Okay, we found a HD version. Sorry for the interruption.
Thousands became 100. Then 38.
2, 1, and stop. Prove to us why you deserve to be in the final.
As the last MasterChef Mystery Box Challenge comes to a close,
come on!
One of these semi-finalists will gain a monumental advantage in the final elimination test.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yeah, it was
3,
Kijiyama in chat.
And stop. Well done. They smell incredible, but do they taste as good as they smell? Let's start from the back. Christian.
Christian's plate looks like.
Chat, I'm like so uncomfortable with you guys name dropping. All my friends thinking that I'm talking about them. I'm not talking about any of my friends. All my friends are all normal and great and nice with spice and wholesome overall in general. Stop saying their fucking names and stop looking into it so much. You don't know them, okay? So stop and watch the fucking show.
Made like kind of a French
Fucking
onion
weirdos.
sauce to go over it. Some acorn squash with some purple romesco.
Carrot puree looks grainy. I haven't even tasted it yet. You can just see the sort of skid mark on the side of the plate. Chicken looks nice and moist. Chicken's cooked nicely. Drum needs about a minute and a half inside. But it's freaking delicious.
Overall, the flavor, it works. It is heavy, but it's, to me, a pretty sound chicken dish. So, good job.
Goodbye, Firmino. Bitch ass.
Of the skin and the breast it's well cooked. It's actually quite good. So I feel that although I think it's quite delicious, I don't love the plating. But actually, the dish works.
The judges aren't really liking my plating, and yeah, I don't really care.
Adrian, please come forward.
I'm looking at Adrian's plate and I'm wondering, where's the chicken?
We have rice with a
It's on
little
top.
bit of acorn squash puree, mushroom,
It's
wilted
shredded
spinach,
chicken.
the braised chicken, asparagus, and the herb oil.
That's delicious.
Thank you.
What's the crispiness? Is that bacon?
A little bit of bacon. I cooked the asparagus in rendered bacon fat.
Baby asparagus totally picked up the flavor of the bacon. The chicken really made it nice and tender, fork tender, you know, like falling
See,
apart.
Christian,
You should
there
be really
is
proud of that.
chicken.
Thank you. Good job in 1 hour.
Yeah, I mean, it's bizarre because it doesn't look that appetizing. But the chicken's nice.
Your salsa verde is delicious.
Thank you.
The rice is amazing. And for kind of a rice snob, it's good, but it's got it all going on. It's
He's
very
a
crunchy,
rice snob?
flavored through. It captures the spirit of the dish. Congratulations, great dress.
Thank you.
Do you guys like really dry rice? I hate dry rice.
Last but not least, Jennifer.
My rice
please
needs
come
to
up.
be like moist.
Looking over at Jennifer's dish, it was
I hate that word. I don't know why.
boring.
What do we have?
Dude, Christian,
Rustic
you
chicken.
literally
I
said
stuffed
that
the
about
chicken
every
with
dish.
apples, bacon, onion. Put a little jalapeno in there for some heat.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we got.
Bacon wrapped chicken. It's edited. How do you
I didn't think I
edit
was such a sucker
someone
that I would like chicken wrapped in
saying
bacon?
that
But you're
their
convincing me.
dish looks
Your
fucking
potatoes
boring? I
are
don't understand.
Slightly undercooked.
Chicken's delicious. Wasn't a big fan of the apple going inside the breast. However, you've made it work. I'm concerned about the thigh. It's undercooked, and that's about 2.5 minutes short of falling off that bone.
The breast for me is a little over. It doesn't have that real moist flavor. I love the veggies. Those are great.
Thank you.
Wow, tough. Very tough indeed.
It's always ridiculous when we're standing there and they're like talking amongst themselves and it's taking forever for them to decide.
This next advantage is monumental. The dish that we felt was the weakest out of your chicken dishes, that dish belongs to Jennifer. The bacon and the apple worked beautifully. The breast moist, delicious. Your big letdown was an undercooked chicken thigh.
Why don't you take that, Jennifer? I think I might win this mystery box.
The dish that stood out, it was a unanimous decision.
He can't predict points
Congratulations.
because the show came out years ago. People know the answer.
With Jennifer coming in third place, it's down to Adrian or Christian as the winner of the final Mystery Box Challenge of the season.
The dish that stood out, congratulations. Adrian. Great job.
Good job.
I'm feeling good. Jennifer came in third. I think I showed her that she's not all that she thinks she is.
For the first time in MasterChef, all three of you are coming through.
Did they
the
say
pantry.
she came in third?
Jennifer, Adrian, Christian, the heat is on. Let's go.
Oh.
This is a elimination test. Two of you are going through to the final, and one of you is going home. The theme of tonight's elimination test is based all on Joe Bastianich's favorite ingredients. You're in for a big surprise. Adrian, listen carefully.
Yes, sir.
Because you won the Mystery Box Challenge, you will pick first. Christian, you were second, so you get to pick for you, but also for Jennifer.
Are you ready to see the three ingredients?
Yeah.
Yes.
The first ingredient is one that I think speaks to the sensibility of great European cuisine, and that ingredient is veal.
Joe's second ingredient, mushrooms.
A great ingredient, one that
My
has
favorite
captured my
mushrooms
imagination
are
my entire life.
The final.
I see them.
Favorite ingredients.
Choco bars, bro.
The most amazing.
Nihal Brian, thank you for the 8 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Hatless Jester.
Fresh
oh,
octopus.
thank you for the 4 months.
Delicious.
Welcome back.
Honestly, I'm hoping for the octopus. I know it's the hardest, but it's also the one that I have a really great idea for.
Adrian, you will be picking for you and yourself alone.
Which of my favorite foods do you want to steal away from your rivals?
My strategy is not letting Christian choose the octopus. It's gonna be octopus.
Oh.
Really?
It is a
You've cooked
strat.
octopus before?
Yes.
You know it's tricky.
Yes.
Wow.
The octopus is the hardest ingredient out of all three.
Respect.
And it's a perfect way for me to stand out as well.
Christian, your choices are
How did
an
you
amazing
know?
array of mushrooms.
Christian, throughout the
stunning
whole
table
competition, said
of
he's
field
really
cuts.
good at cooking seafood. Like seafood.
The fact that Christian's deciding my fate is
specialty.
ironically funny.
I'm gonna take the veal.
And giving Jennifer the mushrooms.
Yes. I'm thinking maybe Jennifer will fall short. So I picked the veal so she gets stuck with the mushrooms.
Brave.
Jennifer, you've got the mushrooms.
I grew up outside of Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, which is
Mushroom capital USA.
the land of mushrooms. I'm excited. I grew up with mushroom ferns literally in my
That's
backyard.
good editing.
Did you know,
That's good
Christian, that Jennifer had an affinity with mushrooms?
No idea. I'm pissed. I didn't
That's
realize that
good.
Jennifer was a mushroom queen. My bad.
You all have 10 minutes to shop in the pantry. Now.
This time, I'm really conceptualizing the dish way before I'm putting it on the plate.
Everything's at stake for all of us right now. This is the final dish that you're gonna make before you get into the finals if you make it.
This is the most important dish of my life.
3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. I've got one more ingredient I need to
Oh my
show
god,
you.
they're timed for getting the ingredients. Oh, it's the old contestants. Oh my god! Alejandra! Aaron! Oh my god, Esther! Oh, I forgot she was in this season. Holy fuck. What is his name? Alvin? Alvin! Oh my god!
Oh, the
Him!
Masterchef Kitchen
forgot
to
his
cheer
name.
you all on
Him!
into the final. What do you think? The final three?
Oh yeah, where's Max?
Thank you.
Oh, there he
Seeing
is.
all of the faces
Whoa.
that went along on this journey with me. It's awesome.
Max, the one and only. How many restaurants do you have so far in New York? More importantly, how many girlfriends do you have back home now?
A few more.
All right.
Moving on, Ben Starr. What do you think about the competition and who's got the gusto to go all the way?
I think Adrian is going to change the world of food as we know it, not just win this competition.
Wow. Christine, they let you out.
Yo, what up, man?
Did you escape?
You know who I want to win? My girlfriend, Jennifer.
There you go.
I think she has
I
passion,
love it,
she's in love with food, and I think this bitch is going to rock it out.
And
Did she go to
Susie,
jail?
who's
I
just
don't
hot out
know.
of the proverbial frying pan. Now, not who do you think
A
will
mental
win, Susie.
institute?
Who
Is that
do
what
you
they're
want to win?
implying?
The person that I want to win is the person that I lost to, so Christian. I want to lose to the best.
Wow. Okay, I'd like all of you to head up into the gallery and watch with bated breath, please. All three of you, please take your stations. Thank you.
Right now, I need to put my blinders on just like a racehorse does. I can see the finish line. It's almost there. I need to round that fourth bend, and I need to kick it into high gear and get across the line before these two boys.
This now is the most important elimination test you've ever faced in MasterChef. For two of you, it will propel you into the final, and for one of you, it will send you to the gallery.
I'm gonna fight my way into the top of this competition.
You don't understand
Anticipate
Studi?
taking
Susie,
Jennifer
I
down.
mean? I said Studi.
If there's ever a time,
Because I read
not
Susie
just to
stupid,
multitask,
so I said
but
Studi.
really create the most authentic.
I don't get
the most
why.
delicious,
What's wrong with her
and
cheering for
visually
Christian?
the most
I
stunning
think
dish
it's very
so far
common
in
to
this
cheer for the
competition.
person who
It's
beats
now.
you.
You've got 60 minutes, and your time
Producers
starts
told Susie to do that?
now.
It's very common for people to cheer, even though you
In the
don't like
final
them. It's
elimination
common
test,
to cheer for
Adrian
people
chose
that
to
beat
cook
you in a
octopus,
1v1.
while Christian took the veal and gave Jennifer the mushrooms to use for her entree.
If there's ever a time to create the most stunning dish, it's now.
At the end of the challenge, one of them will be sent home.
You've
got 60 minutes. Your time starts
I don't think
now.
that's scripted. Yeah, it's
This
common in
contest
Twitch
goes
rivals.
with curveballs
I've been
all
in
the time. It's like playing a game of
competitions.
chess. It's like
I've
a
talked
bunch
to
of pawns
pros,
that
and
were
they
gonna
like
be a
whenever they lose to a
sacrifice.
team,
Now
they
it's
want
down
the
to, like,
team
the
to win
bishop,
it all,
the
kind of
horse,
deal.
and the
Like
castle.
it's
I'd be
just
the castle.
common.
It's a tough one. And the ingredients are incredible.
I really don't think that was
Stuff you
scripted.
never see in the store.
And I don't think she's stupid for it.
I'm making pulpo, which is octopus.
Pulpo.
This is the first thing that I could remember tasting when I was a kid. So I must have been
Dude,
like 4 or 5 years
fried.
old. This is the first thing I
Like
ate
not
that blew me
not
away.
calamari,
Puts me at a
but
disadvantage because
it's like a
difficult to cook.
Chinese
I wanna show
calamari.
that
In like dim
I have what
sum,
it
there's
takes
this like
to
fried
be
like
here, that I deserve it.
squid
I want to
legs.
go home.
And they fucking taste so
octopus,
good, but
I
it's
think
not like
it really offers you
calamari
as a
because
cook
it's
the
not
most
shaped
challenging
like
way
in
to
a
distinguish
circle.
yourself. It's really
Kind
something
of.
that
It's
will
like
either make or
just
break
like
you.
the
I think.
actual
What
way.
would you do?
I don't know
I'll
what
do
it's
an
called, but
octopus
it's
stew.
so
Done with
good.
some stunning tomatoes,
Yeah, it's like
peppers, garlic,
tentacles, like
chilies, a little bit of saffron
fried
there. Look, with some
tentacles.
heat there. Just over 40 minutes to go.
I picked veal. I'm gonna pressure cook some ossobuco or veal shanks. The rest is in development.
I don't know what
I
it's
had no
called.
idea that she knew mushrooms so well. Retrospect is always 2020, so hopefully she'll still crash and burn.
The veal, it's a dream ingredient, but it could come back to bite him on the arse. It's not his strengths. Cooking meat, he's a fish cook.
I would have taken
He's
double chop,
drinking it.
and in 10 minutes I would have been done because I would have done a Milanese, pounded it out thin, fried in half butter, half olive oil, with a beautiful tomato arugula salad on top. That array of mushrooms was incredible.
I'd come up with a stunning mushroom consommé.
I grew
I'd do little
to
tortellinis of
appreciate
mushrooms as a garnish.
arugula more. I really like arugula salad,
make
but years
mushroom
ago I
ragu
hated the
over top
taste of
fresh
it.
made pasta. Feeling
It's
really
so
good. I'm
interesting how
extremely comfortable
our
with
taste
mushrooms.
buds,
I
like,
think the boys thought it would be something
we
throw me under the
adapt,
bus, but
like,
I can wear heels
a
and run
taste
and
for
cook,
things.
so back off.
Like beer
Makes me really pissed off because I
and
could have
wine.
been my spot. Jennifer took my spot.
There's just so many things
We've now got
that I used to
30
like
minutes
would
to go.
hate, and now like
As with all
overexposure, I'm like,
elimination
wait, this shit
challenges,
tastes better and
contestants only
better.
have those initial 10 minutes in the pantry to choose their ingredients.
I don't think I'll ever
Once
adapt
that
to
time is
olives.
passed, there's no going
I
back.
don't think it's possible.
Forgot the flour.
Oh.
Who's got flour I can borrow? Anybody?
None.
I do, but I'm using it.
I just need like a couple tablespoons. Is it enough?
I don't know how much I'm gonna need, Christian. Sorry. I'm still making my pasta dough, dude. Karma's a bitch, isn't it?
If she didn't want to give me flour, just say you don't want to give me flour. I can handle that, but don't try and blow smoke out my ass like you need all your flour. I don't really care if she doesn't want to share her flour or whatever. I'll do it without it.
Flour, yeah.
I think Jennifer is going to be the next master chef.
Choco bars,
In
bro.
your face, Christian.
Honestly, I think Christian's a
Beauty
fraud.
Panda 2000, thank you for
I
the
do.
tier 2 and
Christian
the
in
9
his own
months.
right has no
Welcome
respect
back.
for me.
Thank you.
So I'm hoping today that changes when I send him home.
Come on.
Hi, Chef.
You have the most amazing array of mushrooms.
Yes, I do.
Can they take you to the final?
Absolutely. 100%.
But I'm not looking for a little dainty bowl of pasta and mushrooms. I'm looking for a wow factor.
This is going to be a wow factor. It's going to be a mushroom ragu.
Create something stunning.
I will, Chef.
I'm very surprised Jennifer made it this far. I thought that she was going to leave shortly after I
Oh
left.
my
Actually,
God.
She probably should have left before I left.
Max's voice. I forgot that he talks like that.
I'm gonna do a black bean, black garlic puree sauce. I'm gonna do it with the pulpo. Stock, wine, veg stock, I got
back.
aromatics, herbs, chilies.
How are you going to make sure it's tender?
So I tenderize it with a mount. I've slapped it around a couple times.
Chat's
in the
already
pressure
like,
cooker,
can
and then I'm also
he
gonna
leave
sear it off.
again?
Obviously, the biggest jeopardy with a big octopus like that is to make sure it's tender, because if it's not tender, it's like eating a rubber tire.
I agree. It's gonna make it happen, Joe. Don't worry, guys.
Right. How you feeling? Yeah, you look a little bit all over the place.
I am a little bit all over the place.
Okay, so talk to me about the dish. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna make a mashed potato with a vegetable medley, and I'm braising my shanks and see if those come out. If they're not tender enough and not ready, then I'm gonna pan-sear one of the T-bones there.
You're minutes away from either going out or into the final.
Yep.
Oh, did he cut
20
himself?
minutes
He
to
has
go,
like
everybody.
his finger
20
bandage.
minutes.
So little chewy. So I open up the pressure cooker, and I see that my veal shanks are not braised down enough to the point where I want them to be.
What do you think, Christian? Did you make it?
No.
No?
Nope.
It's close.
Very close. So I just scratch that off the list and go to plan B.
What is Christian cooking? What is this? Meat and potatoes? Seriously? 1982 called and they want their cauliflower medley back. This is so ridiculous.
Okay, but you guys did a
With less than 15
Thanksgiving
minutes to go,
thing, and it
Jennifer
looked really
suddenly
old.
decides to change gears.
My original plan was to do pappardelle, but I'm going to change it up. I'm actually going to do a ravioli instead, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to bring everything to the plate that I possibly have.
Come on, Jennifer!
Now she turned that into a ravioli.
I think she's going to try to make a ravioli. But she's still got to assemble it. She's got to finish piping. You know, she's got to get the filling in
I
there.
want to make my own noodles sometime.
Last 10 minutes. Come on.
Adrian, come on, baby, do it!
For two of you, 10 minutes away from the final.
Are those thingies expensive though?
Yeah.
The thingy you put your like pasta in?
I have an egg in the middle of my ravioli. The
I don't
purpose
know
for
what
that
it's
is so when
called.
you break into it,
Looks
the yolk breaks
expensive.
over the entire dish and kind of creates the sauce along with the mushrooms.
I've made a lot of pasta, and if I was her right now, I'd be really nervous.
If the egg yolk breaks, I'm going home.
Just buy one. I feel bad though. What if I only use it once and then I learn, oh, I fucking shit at it and I never use it
And if I was her
again?
right now, I'd be really nervous.
If the egg yolk breaks,
I
I'm
don't
going
want
home.
to commit
Come on,
and
60
never
seconds
use
to
it
go.
again. That's such a waste.
Every second.
Jennifer, hurry!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Hands in the air like you just don't
Tough
care.
elimination test. Cooking a stunning entree.
Oh
using
my god, he
Joe's
did do the.
favourite
Oh god,
ingredients.
Adrian's looks so
Adrian,
good.
please come forward. I can see Adrian on
Oh
his
my
plate,
God.
and I'm thinking he made a little rice
That's
square
the
again, which
shit
I'm pretty
I
sure he did in the last
like.
job.
Talk to me of the octopus.
The fried
The fufu
tentacle
itself,
thing.
pan-seared with a little bit of paprika oil, finished off with a little bit of blood orange juice, saffron rice
Dip
on
it
top,
in, like, hot
and the
sauce.
watercress salad for the contrast.
Even if tonight is your last, that dish is the one that is going to stand out this year in MasterChef because it is one of the most beautifully plated I've ever seen.
Thank you, chef.
Let's just hope it tastes as good as it looks.
I want to try his rice.
The big disappointment is the better rice sat underneath it. It's
Oh.
definitely not the best rice dish you've
I
cooked.
don't want to try it.
And the octopus,
Sorry.
it's delicious. It's got that nice heat to it as well because it's just so inviting. Thank you.
The man with the biggest advantage. And when we cut into it,
I hope it
It's
has
gotta
the outside has a slight al dente, but I hope it melts away. in your mouth.
I like the word al dente. Bruce, thank you for the 33 months. Welcome back. Thank you.
the rice leaves something to be desired, flavor-wise. Puree with the black garlic is genius.
Al dente.
The biggest thing you have
I don't
going
even know
for
what
you
it
is
fucking
that
means.
You absolutely nailed the octopus.
Woo!
Great job.
He nailed it. I want to eat it. Firm? Oh, firm. It means firm.
The salad is wonderfully dressed.
Thank you.
What's the dressing?
Just Meyer lemon, blood orange, and olive oil.
The octopus is really amazing. Congratulations. Very
Thank
good
you,
dish.
chef. Appreciate it.
Adrian nails his octopus, but all the rest of the components on the dish, they were kind of wishy-washy, so I'm thinking good.
Christian, come up, please. Bring your dish.
Christian's dish is beige. For a semi-final round, it doesn't
Oh, I
have
think
that
I know
wow
what you
factor.
guys mean. Like,
I'm
it's how I
excited.
make my
What's going
ramen.
on
Like,
here?
I don't want my
Braised
ramen
the
to, like,
ossobuco,
be too soggy.
a little root veg medley
Just
with some
al
yellow romesco,
dente.
some simple mashed potatoes, salt and pepper, cream and butter.
But you wouldn't put a bone-in
it,
pork
got
chop
it.
over a bed of mash, right?
I learned very fast.
You want me to finish the plate for you?
I'm kidding. You guys are great teachers. Thank you.
If that's what you feel like you need to do.
I'll
right,
slice it
let's
for the
see.
benefit of my other judges so they can have a nice bite when they get up here to eat.
Joe pulls my T-bone off there and
Oh.
slices it up and puts it back on my plate. I'm thinking you, Joe.
I mean, it does look better sliced, though. Yeah, he said, fuck you, Joe.
Mashed potatoes are beautiful this time. Very creamy, rich. I think the cook on the veal is great. I feel like there's a little bit of vision missing, especially at semi-final round of MasterChef, but the flavors are good.
How do you do that?
You know, it's really hard
was
to
so
do
loud.
a T-bone evenly cooked through, and you've managed to do that here. But I don't understand the sauce. The flavors are all there on their own.
That was the most panicked I've seen you.
Yeah, I was a little frazzled. You know, it's a lot riding on this.
Mash, delicious. Vegetables, semi-boring. And I will say the same to you, as I said to Adrian. That is not your best dish, Christian.
His face
Thank
when
you.
you said semi-boring went.
Jennifer, please, come on.
You can feel the eyes of everyone up in the gallery, and I can feel the eyes of the judges.
You gotta suck in air. Suck
Dear
air in.
Okay, what's the dish?
I did a mushroom ravioli with an egg in the middle and garnished with a mushroom ragu.
So the egg should become the sauce that coats the mushrooms and enrobes the pasta.
Correct.
I hope they cut through that and it's like a hard-boiled egg in there.
It's such a dangerous attempt at something that requires years of technical ability. Joe, Graham.
It's fine, chat. Let's just move on from the noise. Oh, that looks. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, that's
I'm
beautiful.
impressed. Let's see what it tastes like.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. That looks so fucking good.
You are one crazy.
Oh.
The yolk is delicious.
Oh, I just
It's
got
cooked,
shivers.
so it's got that richness over the mushrooms. It needs seasoning to perfect the dish, salt or parmesan to really help that yolk shine. I just hope it's good enough to take you to the final.
Chef.
I think runny yolk is my favorite thing.
Your mushrooms, you're there flavor-wise, delicious. Pasta, tad undercooked.
Yeah, I think
30
that's what I'm
seconds.
learning. Anytime I
30
see it in
seconds can make or
MasterChef,
break
I'm
you at
just
this
like,
point in the competition.
that looks phenomenal. You have a lot of favorite things. I love food. I only dislike one thing, and it's olives. So yes, you're right. I do.
We're going from 3 down to 2.
In the context of a 1-hour time challenge,
Quality, the bill just speaks for itself.
The anticipation of whether or not you're going to be in the finals is,
Vegetable medley.
Rice and greasy.
Knowing it's just right there is the most anxiety that I've ever felt.
that array of mushrooms.
Any little mistake can send you home. I'm absolutely not ready to go home. I'm not packed, and I'm not packing.
Jennifer, a very technical take on a ravioli.
Oh my god, I would
done.
cry
Really well
in
done.
every
Adrian,
competition.
braising a octopus. You nailed it. I mean, really nailed it. And Christian, the cook on the veal, was delicious. With respect to the gallery, trust me, you three are clearly the right three to be into the semi-finals of MasterChef. But there'll only be 2 going through to the final.
Please be Jennifer and Adrian.
The first person to take a place in the MasterChef final is...
Commercial.
Are you the next MasterChef?
No.
Go to Fox.com.
I won't be the
The
next
first person
Master
to
Chef.
take a place in the MasterChef final is Adrian.
Wow, well deserved. Okay, okay. So, 717 thank you for 1,000 bits. Haven't been able to catch your stream in a bit. Any update on your new PC? It shipped, I think. That's all I know.
My existence is standing
But
next to me.
welcome back.
Truly and honestly, the thorn in my side from the beginning.
All right, here
Jennifer,
we go. The
Christian,
rivals.
One of you will face Adrian in the final of MasterChef.
That's me and Jennifer standing up there, and I'm my pants. This could be the end of the road.
Is it the real estate agent from Delaware or the stay-at-home dad is a force to be reckoned with?
It's almost fitting that it's Christian and I. We've had this ultimate battle throughout the entire competition, and I really hope that they send him home.
The person going head-to-head for the title of MasterChef with $250,000. Congratulations. Jennifer!
I'm on cloud 9. It's like I've slayed the dragon, karma's a bitch, baby, and it comes back to bite you in the ass.
I'm shocked. I didn't think they were gonna send me home. In retrospect, maybe I shouldn't have gave Jennifer the mushrooms.
We love that determination, that spirit. You've produced some magic. Follow that dream.
You have the determination and focus to take you a long way.
Thank you.
Come here, you.
You know what? Wish you well.
You arrogant. You've got
Don't
the right to tell me that when you've won 3 Michelin
hurt
stars.
other people.
Get
Wish
out
you
there
well.
and get those stars.
Good luck with the world.
Put your apron on the bench. Well done.
Bye.
Good job. Well done.
Thank you, guys.
Christian is very talented. He's a great cook. I'm a little shocked to see him go. I thought he would be a competitor at the end, for sure.
Christian's intense. We kind of had this love and hate relationship. He's pompous. He's arrogant. He's disrespectful. Of course, he's a great cook, and I give him praise for that. However, I'm glad that they sent him home. Here's your walking papers, little boy. Getting going.
I'm a little shocked that I'm not in the final 2. You know, it's been a long journey from the very first auditions all the way up until today. If you don't come into this competition believing that you can make it to the end, then you're not gonna win MasterChef. You can be arrogant to a point, but you have to humble yourself in certain situations, regardless of how
What happens to
great you know
Christian
you
after
are.
MasterChef? I don't know. Google it.
And then there were 2. Congratulations.
Who do I want to win now? It's hard. I like them both.
Yes, chef.
How'd you feel?
It's great to finally have that thorn out of my side. I feel awesome.
Just one person stands between both of you for the most amazing title.
They need people like
of America's
Christian. They
Next
make the
MasterChef.
show. Season 1 was
Plus,
great.
a
I loved
quarter
season
of
1,
$1
and there was
million.
no one
There
like
can only be
Christian
one
there.
winner. So here's
Loved
where you
it.
kiss the nicey nice goodbye, because now the heat is really on. My final question to both of you. Who's going to win MasterChef?
Obviously, you guys say me. I want it bad for myself. I want to be able to say I'm MasterChef.
This is my game. This is my game to win or lose, and I'm going to bring everything out of the arsenal in order to come out on top and be the next MasterChef. Game on, baby. Bring it.
Aw, thank you, Mikroko Score.
Previously on MasterChef.
All right. Let me skip. Okay. We should get a poll to see who chat wants to win. Fine. I don't know. I'm so wary of chat. Like, I have no. I'm pretty jaded as a person. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't trust people on the internet, and I worry that whoever wins the poll is the actual winner because like people have watched this before. I just like I worry a lot about those things. And there are a lot of great people, but there are also, you know, a lot of not so honest people in the world. And that's just reality, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just like how I've learned, like, people aren't, not everyone is honest. That's all. Yeah. It's not on you guys. If you know you're a great person, then you know. Like, you shouldn't feel like I'm talking about you or anything. Just, I get stream sniped all the time, you know, in games. I don't know. No trust in this world anymore. It's really a if a shoe fits kind of deal. I have ads playing, by the way. I'm gonna refill my water bottle. So I have some water to sip on. Everyone, make sure you get your snacks and stuff. Do you know when donuts go bad?
MasterChef.
So I've been eating 3 to 4 days. Okay, we're good.
Welcome to the most anticipated TV culinary
It
event
tastes
of the
like
year, the MasterChef
normal. Okay,
finale.
great.
We began with thousands of home cooks from all across America. Off you go. Everyone.
Wait a minute.
Roots and the flavors that brought him this far? Or will he take a new approach to claim the MasterChef title?
One of these 2 finalists will win $250,000 and earn the title of America's next MasterChef. And it's all happening right now.
How old are these?
Adrian.
They
You really
taste
believe you
fine
made it
and
this
look
far?
fine.
I can now. Feels great.
What do you think your parents and family would say, seeing you
No.
here right now?
2
I've never felt
days.
so much pride in myself, and I think that I think they'll feel that too.
Let's find out exactly what they'd say in their words.
Oh, I love it when they bring family. Oh,
can do it, Adrian. You can do this, Mijo.
Oh, no!
If there's one piece of advice that you can give to your son over the next 2 hours, would be what?
Cooking with love, Mijo. I knew since he was very young that he was meant for greatness. I did, in my heart.
Thank you.
Jennifer,
Yes, chef.
you've been in the MasterChef kitchen a long time.
Yes.
Have you missed your family very much?
Oh, yes, tremendously.
You ready to see them?
Oh, yeah.
That's her nephew, right? That'd be my brother and Alex.
Mom, Dad, hi. Oh. Seeing my family walk in.
You know, I know they're proud of me. I can see it in their face. And
So the
this is
donut?
for
No,
them
no,
for
no.
all that they gave up over the years.
I started crying, so I stopped eating. I can't eat and cry because food makes
Families,
me
a
happy.
big thank you. You're proud.
I'm like, I'm
We're
crying,
proud.
so I'm just like
But
touched.
there'll
Like,
only
it
be
doesn't,
one
like, it just
winner
it
here
conflicts
tonight.
each other, you know?
So, say your final goodbyes, Adrian and Jennifer. Please head on up to the gallery.
Okay.
Chefs,
Fuck.
please take your positions
I want
for
them
the
both to
MasterChef
win.
finale.
Jennifer should watch out because I'm going to be showing off a lot of different things. I will be
Oh my
America's
God.
next MasterChef.
I'm not
I would
going
be
home,
crying
baby,
while
without this title.
cooking.
It's mine. I want this bad.
Jennifer, Adrian, you'll have 2 hours.
I love
to
them
make
both.
the
I
most
can't
amazing
pick.
appetizer.
Happy
a
for
stunning
both of
entree,
them.
And a extraordinary dessert. And all that's on the line is $250,000 and the title of America's Next MasterChef. 3 dishes, 2 hours, 1 winner.
They definitely told
Your time starts
them to stare at each other in the eye.
now.
I would laugh.
MasterChef is a nationwide search for a true amateur that has that explosive, raw talent. And if anybody here has that, it is Adrian.
I think Jennifer's gonna pull it off because she's passionate. She has that drive. Don't let her fool you. You know, she's pretty on the outside and bubbly and laughing, but I think she's a great cook.
I really hope Adrian wins. He deserves it. He has what it takes to take it to the end and win.
Jenny can definitely win this thing. Adrian does fumble sometimes, and no one can say she doesn't deserve to be here.
I'm ready to fight really hard for this title.
Wow, it's so
I'm gonna give it all I got.
interesting to like
I
hear
want
them
that
talk
title of
again.
MasterChef.
Like
It's
the
mine.
other contestants.
These next 2 hours will change one of your lives forever.
Aww.
In their
She's
final
praying.
battle in the MasterChef kitchen, Jennifer and Adrian have 2 hours to cook a 3-course menu of their choosing. The winner will be the home cook with the best overall meal. Only one of them can be crowned America's Next MasterChef.
Excited. I mean, really excited.
Super excited.
This is it.
What's going to be incredible is that we're going to really see the journey that they took today, as far as the technique and the ingredients.
Absolutely. It's not about one dish now. This is about putting a menu together, a stunning appetizer, a great entree, and a huge finale with the dessert. Different ball game.
I'm starting with pan-seared scallops with a beautiful quail egg, morel mushrooms, English peas, and a sweet corn puree, which ties into my entree, which I am cooking quail. I'm gonna stuff the quail with chorizo and apricots. And I'm serving that with a creamy potato. And for dessert, I'm serving Moscato poached pears along
Holy
with some cider
fuck.
apples.
Jennifer's menu is very interesting. I think that she has really classic restaurant-style dishes. Scallops, an obvious pick, but something that we all do in our restaurants. quail.
Very difficult.
challenging. Very ballsy pick.
Yeah. She's got the poached pears, some apple, a little creme anglaise. Definitely going to that lighter end of the meal.
For my menu today, I'm making spot water prawn taquitos with a little avocado puree and a mango salsa. And for the entrees, beer braised short ribs. But adding chocolate and chili in there with a cauliflower parsnip puree. And then for dessert, I'm gonna make a chocolate tart that's infused with chilies, passion fruit, and blood orange.
Adrian's keeping his ethnicity in the menu, but trying to kind of push it a little bit to the limits, more fine dining, more refined, more elegant.
Two completely different contrasting menus. Right now, we're 10
I'm
minutes gone.
mesmerized watching them cook.
I think that Jennifer's menu is more geared to winning this competition, and I think that her concepts will woo us.
Who's your money on, Graham?
I'd be the opposite. I think that Adrian, when he's on, he's on.
Of
Right now,
course,
he is
it's
so
the
focused and
opposite.
determined.
It's
We know
never
that his flavors
one-sided,
work when he
is it,
sticks to what he knows.
MasterChef
That's where my
US?
mind's at.
Hey. Always 1-1, man. Always.
Feels great. I'm just pretending I'm back at home and they're telling me to hurry up to put food on the table.
I respect Adrian 100%, but definitely know I can beat him.
You're the next Master Chef, Jen.
Half an hour gone. 19 minutes to go. Whose appetizer do you think sounds the most appealing?
I think that Adrian sounds the most exciting. Like doing a taquito, but using jicama instead of the tortilla.
But does that look like a adventurous enough
I
dish?
miss my nephew.
The taquitos are a big risk. They're very much out there. They look like mini spring rolls. Sure. He has to nail it.
Pretty collar.
Serving scallops, is that a play to an obvious luxury ingredient, or is she going to be able to show technique and skill with scallops?
I think that the whole dish sounds really delicious with peas and corn and morels, but a lot depends on that scallop. If it's too sweet and butter-basted, I mean, it's all going to be one-dimensional. All right, guys, we have just over an hour left.
Out of the three dishes, which is the one that really scares you? What one are you worried about
Making
most?
sure the quail gets done properly, Chef.
Have you ever made this dish before?
No, Chef.
Come on, Jennifer, you got this.
Why now?
I'm not a person to shy away from things that might be difficult.
Smells good up here, dude.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, we've got the chili going on with the appetizer.
Right, Chef.
We got some heat and chili going on with the short rib.
Yes, Chef.
We have some chili going on with the dessert. Seriously, you've got chili in every aspect of that dish.
Chilies, most of the time for me, mean flavor. Each chili has its own flavor. And, you know, I want to translate it and elevate it.
And have you heard about Jennifer's menu?
Yes. You know, I totally respect your menu, and it's going to be a head-to-head. And
but is it good enough?
Is
to
it
be
good
yours?
enough? Right now, I'm thinking it's not.
See, like, the way he says it, it's fine.
I think we're seeing a lot of confidence in
If
both
it was
contestants,
Christian,
and I
he
think
would
they've
just be like,
manifested
no,
what
I
we've
think it's
taught
gonna
them here on
fail, and it's
MasterChef,
gonna
and
suck.
they're putting it in the pan today.
He's just like, you know what, I
Now,
respect that she's gonna
Jennifer's
do
entree,
it. And then
I
he's
think
just
that
like,
she went on a more restaurant-y
good
dish.
enough. Because, you know,
I'm just
it's good to be
worried doing a bird
confident.
that
Like,
you're not
no, I'm
completely
the better
familiar with
cook, and
could be
that's
dangerous.
totally
If she
fine.
hits it and it's perfect temp, then that shows
But, like,
massive
it's
skill.
just-
Those look great, Jen.
Like,
I have huge respect
It's
for
different.
Jennifer. She is a person that has no fear. She makes a decision and she owns it.
On the other hand, I'm concerned about Adrian's entree running into dessert, chocolate on chocolate.
And I think that those flavors are going to be incredible. I mean, if they work.
Adrian has an innate instinct about the way flavors can be put together in unique ways.
Just over 45 minutes to go.
With 45 minutes left, Jennifer and Adrian are focused on the finish line and are putting everything they have into their desserts.
What's up, Adrian?
Fuck, that chocolate looks fucking bomb!
Flourless chocolate cake infused with orange liqueur, orange zest, and a little bit of chipotle cocoa powder.
Now, it's chocolate with heat, and then with the entree, we've got
Fuck, I
chocolate
love
with heat
chocolate.
as well. So, how do we make sure that we have two different things?
It's gonna taste very different. This is gonna be definitely savory, a lot more spice to it.
I know, like,
The dessert is gonna be actually a lot
can I
lighter than
have
you
your
think.
batter,
There's some,
please?
reduction of passion fruit here and blood orange. So it's gonna
I
be this
can
really nice,
clean
light,
it for
bright
you.
Acidity to it.
Okay, Jennifer, what's going on here?
I'm getting ready to put in my pears. I'm actually going to braise these ones. My poached ones are up next.
It's pretty ballsy to do poached
Foggy,
fruit
thank you
dessert
for
in
the
the
4
finale of
months. Welcome
MasterChef.
back.
What's your
Thank
angle on
you.
that?
Especially after having, you know, a heavier meal with the quail, that earthiness of the quail. I want something light and vibrant.
I'm not impressed at all by Jennifer's dessert. Anyone can stick a piece of fruit inside of some liquid and walk away.
Okay.
Jennifer's great when it comes to cranking things out, but she's never had much experience at all with dessert.
When it comes to dessert, I think that Jennifer sounds a little more appealing to me simply because it's lighter.
HPX player 51,
you
thank
know,
you for
those
the prime.
flavors where
Thank
it's
you.
poached in a Moscato.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree. I think the poaching fruit aspect sounds boring. If I'm going to woo you from my final dish to land that title at MasterChef, I'm going to give you something chocolate. Let's be honest.
Oh
If there's
man,
one
that's
thing
looking better
that
and
really
better.
sums up a sexy dinner is a stunning chocolate dessert.
Guys, you have just over 20 minutes to go.
Where's my spatula?
Looks like Jennifer's all over the place.
With just over 20 minutes left in the MasterChef finale, both contestants are cracking under the pressure.
Come on, Adrian. They're both starting to feel the pressure now.
Another one of those. Broken.
Jennifer is frazzled, panicked, running. And that is so not like her. She is in serious trouble.
Oh no, the cake went all down.
Adrian, you wanted them sinking that far down?
Being here right now, one mistake can cost me the whole thing. Everything that I've been working for.
It's deflating.
Everything that it's taken for me to get here. One mistake can take
Oh
all
my
that away.
god, it became like shrunk. Holy shit. It's like me when I'm gonna age. Like I'm gonna
Looks like
be
Jennifer's all over the place.
shriveled up and shit.
With just under 20 minutes left in the MasterChef finale,
Became a grandma.
both contestants are cracking under pressure.
Adrian, you wanted them sinking that far down?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna cut that top layer. I put too much. It's right about there, and I'm gonna get nice squares out of them. Even though my dessert is not cooked the way that I wanted it to be, at least I actually
How old
baked
am
something.
I? 21.
I look over at Jennifer's, and all she's really done is cut up some fruit and put it in some wine and like call it a day.
Jennifer, Adrian, 15 minutes to go.
Yes, chef.
Chef, thank you.
For both of you, it's the last 15 minutes of MasterChef. And for one of you, it's the ticket to $250,000 and the title of America's Next MasterChef. Come on.
Oh, I can smell that. Wow.
I'm really excited about the flavor of these short ribs. I put all these spices and chilies
Wow,
and herbs. And
imagine
I just know that
smelling
the beef
that.
has soaked up all
Oh,
of the stuff
that
that I put
looks-
in. It's gonna be so good. The judges are gonna love it.
I feel like a pressure cooker is a little bit of a cop-out. And just looking at his dish, it just kind of was like, eh. I mean, he stuck it in the pressure cooker and let the pressure cooker do all the work. So I'm hoping that the judges will go both for taste, but also technique.
I want to buy a pressure cooker.
Okay, last 5 minutes.
It does seem
This
easy
is
to
where you
cook
should be
stuff in a pressure
focusing on
cooker. I heard
placing
you
the
just like
entree
add
and
shit
finishing
in.
off your desserts. 5
Put it
minutes to go.
in
Come on.
and done.
Losing's not an option. I don't want to leave here without that title. That crown's mine. It belongs to me. I've worked my ass off. I've proven myself. It belongs to me.
I want to win MasterChef. I want the title. I want the money to help me pursue my career.
I wanna
I
get
want this
one.
bad. And it's gonna hurt me if I don't get it.
Sounds like up my alley.
Last 60 seconds. Come on. Come on, Jennifer. Come on, Adrian.
Ooh.
It's going to be close. Get those finishing touches on those plates. Taste everything.
It is literally down to the last second of putting the last microgreen on everything in order to make it.
30 seconds to go. Come on.
I'm putting everything down. My hands are a little shaky, but I just take a breath and everything's looking good. It's just popping off the plate.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
That looks so good. I want to see his. That looks so good too. Wow.
Absolutely incredible. Jennifer, Adrian.
Their plating's so pretty.
Well done. We can't wait to taste these dishes. We'll see you very shortly in the MasterChef restaurant.
Good luck.
I'm proud of what I'm putting up here right now. I cooked my ass off, and I think the balance is really nice. The plating I'm very proud of. How my food tastes I'm really proud of.
I'm feeling really confident about my food. To beat Jenny, I have to just be spot on with my flavors and my plating. I'm looking at my plates, I'm looking at Jennifer's plates, and I mean, I don't know how they taste, but I think that my plates look way better than Jennifer's.
Jennifer and Adrian will present their
His
three
do
courses,
have
one
more,
dish
like,
at a time
color.
for the judges to taste. The finalist with the best overall meal
But they
will
both
become
look so
MasterChef.
good. Like, I don't think one's better than the other. His is just more colorful.
We're so excited to start tasting these appetizers. Jennifer
Color?
first,
Yeah,
please.
like the raspberry
This
in
is
it.
the meal of my lifetime.
On his
the judges have my
dessert
heart, soul,
is so like
mind,
red.
spirit, all on those plates, and I hope they appreciate that.
Could you explain the dish to us?
Yes, pan-seared scallops.
I
and then
like
they're
this.
Just,
It's very like
a little bit poached
neutral.
in
Like
butter.
the colors
You
are
have
very
your quail egg, creamed
complimentary.
corn, and then you have a beautiful English pea puree.
So pretty.
I haven't even tasted the scallops yet. We've got a pretty
Oh, that
damn
scallops
perfect
look
sear on the scallops.
so good.
Thank you, Chef.
Oh man.
Am I supposed to break the quail egg?
What I would suggest is to take your scallop and slide it through the corn, and then into your mouth.
So the scallop needs to be perfectly, almost translucent in the middle, obviously.
Oh.
Charlie Man Chan for the win.
Looks properly cooked.
Turkeys, thanks for giving
Nice
us
and
up.
juicy
Thank
in the
you.
middle.
Oh, yo, 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 yo. Pause cam. Oh man.
When thinking of
They
how
don't
to
get
post
to
it,
choco
put
bar,
yourself
bro.
in the guest's shoes. So if the goal is for us to each get a little bit of the
Say
egg, maybe
anything.
next time you would put the egg kind of right in the center on top of the 3 scallops, so when you cut in, it oozes all over them.
Oh.
I'm noticing the little adductor muscle stuck to the scallop. You didn't take these off?
I did. I thought I took them all off. I apologize.
Hi, Anton. Thank you for the 16
There's a
months.
sweetness of the
Welcome
corn
back. Thank you.
that pairs well with the sweetness of the scallop, but is it too much? It's kind of what I'm left wondering. But great flavor, and the scallops are cooked perfectly.
Thank you.
I'm amazed that you missed this. It's the bit that attaches it to the shell, so it's the sort of most strenuous. Eating that is like almost like a mouthful of rubber.
Huge, huge, huge mistake. I inadvertently overlooked pulling the abductor off, and now it could be the reason I don't win MasterChef.
That one little mistake, huh?
I'm amazed that you missed this. Eating that is like a mouthful of rubber.
Yeah, I would still eat it.
You seared the scallops beautifully. And that's where I'm taking the strength of this dish. Because you have the balls to do it not once, but 3 times.
Thank you, Chef.
And it just oozes the garden. And just the sort of vibe.
Ben Kai, thank you for the 29 months.
Like
Welcome
that
back. Thank
ballsy
you.
approach to the presentation. Adrian, please present your appetizer, thank you.
Oh my god, he's been holding on to it this
Here we
whole
go, guys.
time. Oh my god, I would
Describe
be
it,
staring
please.
at it the whole
It's a
time.
play on my background. I did an idea of taquitos. So basically you have your avocado sauce. On the inside you have a prawn with a salsa of Persian cucumber, mango, tarragon, serrano, and a medley of microgreens.
Dude, like...
Presentation, you know, it's like a sort of a handbag full of jewels.
Thank you, Chef.
Such finesse.
So the question is there
Okay,
enough
his plating is really pretty.
shrimp in here?
Holy shit.
to counteract the rest of the filling? The flavors are extremely bright.
Thank you.
Right.
perhaps too bright.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck that means. How do you describe food as bright? Like, have I eaten anything
Is the jicama
bright?
marinated?
Like,
I blanched it in hot water, then shocked it in cold water to make it more pliable, and then I seasoned it with olive oil, a little citrus, and a little salt.
is it salty or is it sweet?
I love the bright acidity, the zing, but I think it overpowers the natural sweetness of the spot water prawns. Maybe there should have been more of those, or maybe a little less acid on the dish. But the dish itself, delicious.
Thanks, Graham.
I can't tell you how happy I am to see the way you put food on a plate now in comparison to a month back, because
Me
it
too.
really, it pops.
Bright means acidic. Weird. I wouldn't think that's what it would mean.
It's delicious, it's vibrant, and it's like, wow, wake up, eat me. What I'm struggling with
Gordon.
is what's in there.
Wow.
The base of this dish is the spot prawn. That's the hero and the highlight.
Yes, chef.
But it's disappeared. And I cannot taste the prawn. But the idea is smart. And the refreshing fact is that you're putting food on a plate like a pro. Let me tell you that. Great job.
This plating is really
Right. Please, bring us your
I
entrees.
admit.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Two opposite ends of the spectrum.
Great start, though. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, just in terms
It
of
sounds
delivery,
like they
finesse,
liked
and the
hers more.
confidence.
Jennifer's?
I love Jennifer's scallops. It's the sear that got me.
Right.
They were cooked perfectly.
Absolutely.
I thought it was a very obvious plating, very 10 years
Like,
ago.
no one said
With a
her
little bit
food was
more
too
intuition,
something,
She could have really
you
raised
know?
the focus of the whole dish by smarter plating, smarter integration of the components.
I disagree.
Little tweaks here and there that she could have done. Less cream, you know, keeping the corn a little more pure with its color, but that's a dish that you could keep eating.
Yeah, it was a dream start for me on the technical ability. Yes, it's sweet on sweet, but she nailed those scallops 3 times, and the dish sang scallops.
Adrian's dish?
I think that he showed that the most important thing to him with that dish was plating and creativity. You know,
Big time.
by using the jicama, blanching it, using it to wrap,
Yep.
to make a faux taquito.
Yes.
Really creative.
Yeah, but I'm missing the shrimp.
I got a little bit of the shrimp. I think that as a restaurateur, I like the smartness of this dish. And I think that, you know, to a certain
Yeah,
crowd,
of course,
those kind of flavors
one.
could really appeal to a segment of people
I
who
disagree.
don't want a heavily protein-laden dish and want something that's a little bit more salady.
Sure, but my palate was blown. It was so acidic.
Adrian's dish could have used a bit of Jennifer's richness and sumptuousness, and Jennifer's dish could have used 2 dashes of Adrian's bold, bright acidity.
Bold, bright acidity. Okay, bright
I really
equals
love just
acid.
short ribs and these kind of cuts
Got
of the
it.
animal. I'm really proud to present this dish.
I took the chance.
My hot
and
and
the risk
sour soup is so
of not only
bright.
stuffing a bird, but stuffing a bird that's very difficult to cook.
Tastes so bright.
as good as I feel right now about how I cooked my quail, I'm a little nervous to have them cut into it. I'm just hoping that it's going to be cooked properly.
Entrees. Jennifer, please. Thank you.
My pleasure, John.
Right, please describe your entree.
We have a chorizo, jalapeno, and apricot stuffed quail.
like, this
so
is
when
what
you cut
I would
into it, all the
order.
beautiful colors will fall out onto the
You
plate
had
with
me at
spinach
the
and with the creamy
protein,
potato.
the potato.
So all of that is meant to
I
kind of
love
eat all together.
spinach.
So cooking a quail whole, very difficult.
Ah.
The legs need to be overcooked to taste of anything. And the breasts need to be undercooked
Cannot
because you can get away with
eso.
a pink quail breast because it's got that light, gamey taste. It's a very bold move, braising quail.
If that quail is overcooked, I'm dead man walking.
What's that face mean?
It's a very bold move, braising quail.
If that quail is overcooked, I'm dead man walking, honestly.
Wow. Yeah, a nice little pinkness running through there.
Yay.
And you've stuffed it beautifully because it's 1/3 stuffing and 2/3 the bird.
Oh. Describe taste.
It's delicious?
Yes.
Yeah, it's delicious. I honestly thought you were slightly mad to attempt cooking something so difficult, but it's delicious. You've got that sexy vibe, releasing those oils from that chorizo, and the heat works. You know, you've nailed it.
Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting the braised quail to be an excuse for well done, dried out quail. And seeing this moist pink meat, high five. It's pretty awesome.
Thank you, Chef.
Wow. Poggers all around.
The flavor is really nice. It's beautiful.
I love the flavors. It shows a lot of sophistication, a lot of courage.
Adrian's like trying to be happy for her.
Okay, Adrian, please present your entree. Thank you.
There you go, gentlemen.
Wow.
Beer braised short rib, chef.
Oh, but
These
I
short
would
ribs
eat that
have been
shit
seared,
too.
And I had coriander, cumin, beer, a little bit of chocolate, and then dried chilies. The
Oh,
puree is
chocolate.
cauliflower and parsnip. The green is rainbow chard with a little bit of chanterelle, garlic, and shallots.
I
For
would
a man
still
that
eat that.
came into this competition
I
as
didn't
a
know he
waiter
put chocolate
carrying
in
food,
this.
You have great finesse. Let me tell you that. Does it taste as good as it looks?
I tasted all three components
It
separately
does
and then
look
together,
burnt,
chef. and
but
I think
maybe
so.
it's not. Maybe that's just like the sauce? I don't know. Yeah, chocolate on meat. Like, I'm so interested.
It sort of almost brings tears to my eyes.
In a good way?
It's absolutely delicious.
I knew it. Gordon always with the debate.
The flavors work beautifully. And the texture on the chard really comes out. I mean, that's
Oh, it's charred,
that's
not
huge.
burnt.
You took the lowly short rib at about $3 a pound and turned it into something that you could charge easily $35+ for as an entree. And I'm right now getting a little bit of that chipotle right in the throat. But it reminds me how good this dish is and makes me want to have more and more.
Thank you.
Good job.
The mole almost gives it kind of this complexity that coats your
Mole.
palate. You deserve to be commended. Excellent dish.
Wow.
Thank you, Chef.
Time for dessert.
I want to try his.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. And
Like, I
talk about
can
the short rib first.
imagine
Adrian's
how
dish. I mean, that's how
Jennifer's
restaurants
tastes, but I
become
can't
successful.
It's a
imagine
signature dish
Adrian's,
for his
which makes me
restaurant
want to
or
have
for any
his.
restaurant. The way he manipulated the beer and the mole, and then like that little bit of heat on the back of my palate, I was wowed.
I thought the ribs were delicious, but that's pressure cooker. So over 90 minutes they cook themselves.
Now, when you look at Jennifer's, there was a ton of skill involved.
I cut inside that quail. Wow.
Yeah, to see it nice and pink, that showed real technique and skill.
She hit it out of the park.
Absolutely.
Home run.
Two absolutely incredible dishes.
Wow.
I feel like, honestly, it's anybody's game. I think Adrian brought his A game today, and I feel like I've done the same. So it's anybody's game at this point.
This is it. This is the end. It's done. I go home tomorrow, win or lose, but I want to go home a winner. That's what I want.
Jennifer, tell us what you have.
I did a Moscato braised pear, and then I poached the Granny Smith apples with a little bit of pear brandy. And on the bottom, I have an infusion mascarpone.
The blood orange reduction, it gives it a nice acidity, a nice little pop.
So it's
but I
bright.
think overall, it leaves a little to be desired.
Ooh, not bright
I'm a
enough.
sucker for mascarpone.
This
It's
is my new favorite
Good. I
word.
like it. I mean, I would eat probably 3 of these and then start thinking about a dessert. It's a pre-dessert. I don't really know if I could quantify this as a dessert.
Oh, not bright enough.
Listen, it's fine. But it doesn't jump
Uh-oh.
on my palate.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Chef.
Oh, no.
For me, it's a big anticlimax, because that doesn't deserve to sit anywhere near the other 2 dishes
What's
on
a
the menu.
pre-dessert? I don't know, like an appetizer for
Thinking,
dessert.
wow, Jenny, because of your dessert, this may break you. I should have stuck with something that I knew inside and out.
Adrian, please bring it forward.
I baked a chocolate torte. I have infused it with passion fruit and blood orange, and
Flourless.
garnish with a little bit of a powdered cocoa and chipotle.
Wow, it looks like he used flour in it. I love chocolate.
It's drier than I thought it would be.
Oh no.
You know, I was expecting something almost fudgy.
How? It's
super moist.
flourless.
I think it's crying out for more of the blood orange and the passion fruit.
Everything that your entree was,
right,
this is not.
Oh no. No one's dessert was good?
I can't help but feel somewhat disappointed. I come off the back of that stunning short rib. Unfortunately, the chocolate torte, it certainly didn't wow me.
To be fair, a lot of these chefs in MasterChef were like struggling in baking and dessert.
Okay. Jennifer, Adrian, on the whole, well done. You raised the bar.
Except for Whitney.
The next time you
Whitney
see
was
us,
a queen.
We'll be crowning one of you as America's next Master Chef. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I love the freshness of Jennifer's caramelized pear with the poached apple.
Right.
The mascarpone, the citrus, I wanted more. I could have finished that in one bite.
I respected it in its continuity to the rest
That
of the
pear
meal.
looks
Could have
so
used
good.
a crispy pastry tuile. Probably would have changed the dynamic completely. But I like the lightness of it.
I love
Adrian's dessert was
pear-flavored
really hoping
things.
for some kind of texture.
Pear-flavored
But the fact that
candy.
you just had two kind of
Pear
reductions with
juice.
a dry piece of chocolate cake in the middle didn't do anything.
Don't send me that short rib and then piss me off with the dessert like that.
Yeah, Asian pears are really
Based
good.
on their best overall meal, the judges must now
Imagine
decide
like a
who will be
pear
crowned
sparkling
Master Chef.
drink. Oh.
Across all three dishes from Jennifer and Adrian's menu has been legendary.
Mind-blowing.
But there can only be one winner.
Yeah,
There
that's
can
true.
only be one Master Chef.
I think one dish may have made the difference in my mind.
I think when you look at skill, beauty, flavor, technique, we're making the right choice.
But then there's chocolate. I love chocolate. Classic dessert.
We're making the right choice.
Okay, let's go and tell them.
It's $250,000. It's the title of Master Chef. It's the respect of all of the people I've cooked with. It's the respect of the judges. This is huge. This is bigger than huge. This is monumental, really.
I want this. I want to win MasterChef. I want the title. I want the money to help me pursue my career. I want this, and I need it to change my life.
Can't they both win?
Adrian, Jennifer, tonight we didn't see a cook-off between a waiter and a real estate agent. We watched two very professional chefs engage in a genuine culinary battle. You're both so incredibly talented. You've got every right to call yourselves chefs. Do all three of us a big favor. Swap places with us, and both you stand here,
Aww. Every time they show the kid, it's like blurry because he's probably wearing like a brand on his shirt. Look at him.
Honestly, I'm not sure who's shaking more, he or I. And I think we're both holding each other up right now.
Both of you have grown so much, and it's made all of us incredibly proud. Adrian, you cook from the bottom of your heart, and there's something so natural with the ability that you have to really let it go on a plate. Jennifer, your attitude is fearless. I just think back to some of the lasting images on our mind with you scaling that salmon and attacking those mystery box challenges and just going at it 100%. Adrian, Jennifer, this has been an incredibly tough decision, On the back of every meal comes a check. This check is with a difference. The
Wow.
winner of $250,000.
That's so much money.
And the title,
Especially back then, too.
is
Oh my god, are they actually gonna put us in a commercial?
congratulations. Jennifer!
I want both of them to win. I'm so happy for her. And then like the rush of like Adrian, I get sad for him. I'm really happy for her though.
And if you work hard, anything is possible. It doesn't matter what the naysayers say. I'm proof of that.
Oh my gosh.
We're so proud of you. You're a winner in our heart.
The pain I feel losing sucks, but Jennifer's a big competitor, so I'm happy.
You're a winner in our heart, Kobe. You won.
I came here amateur cook,
I feel
but
so
I'm
bad
leaving
for
here
Adrian.
pretty much a chef, and I'm definitely gonna keep cooking and pursuing my dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Masterchef winner Jennifer.
This is a journey that I will take with me and cherish for the rest of my life.
Crying because I'm happy for her, crying because I'm sad for Adrian.
I am the next Master Chef, and it feels so amazing.
If you think you've got what it
I
takes to
will
become America's
never
next Masterchef,
be able to be on the show, Gordon. You'll chew me alive.